live from Woodland, South Carolina. Myself, along with Anthony Harley, for a second night, or second day, I should say, of football, Anthony. A day in a row, yeah. It's gotten confusing here, folks. We have started out, obviously, last night. We came to Woodland. Got here about 6:15, Anthony Harley and myself. What happened was we had a thunderstorm come through. It was one big lightning bolt, and Anthony Harley got scared and said, let's stay in this car, didn't you, Anthony?
That's right.
Anthony said he's not playing with God or Mother Nature, so we stayed in the car. That cup right there. We stayed in the car, and what we did was we waited it out, finally got out the car. Time you thought it was over, you got another one, didn't you, Anthony?
That's right.
Bam, another boom and a bam and a slam, and next thing you know, we were not playing football today, definitely, or last night. So we are here again for the second day in a row at Woodland, South Carolina. We like to call it Bird, right, Anthony? Bird, South Carolina. That's how we say it, Big Bird. Because you come in that little sign, you got a bird down there, so that's pretty neat. At Woodland today, the temperature is about 88 degrees right now. Last time I checked on the phone there, it was 88 degrees. Humidity's up a little tiny bit, but I tell you what we do have, we got a breeze. A small breeze, if that, but it is a breeze up high, at least in the press box. Kind of warm in here, Anthony.
It is hot.
I said warm, trying to make us feel better. See, if you say it's hot, you're going to think it's hot, then you're going to feel hot, then you're going to be upset about it.
But I know it's hot.
I'm telling you. So today's game is between your Bamberg-Ehrhardt RedRaiders and the home team, the Woodland Wolverines. This is the first game for both teams, week 0 in the 2016 season. Bamberg-Ehrhardt leads the all-time series 4-1 over Woodland. The only time they were beat, Anthony, was back in 2013. The RedRaiders dropped that contest. Woodland scored like 38 points, and that's how they lost it. They lost it like 38-28, and I have my card. I don't see it right now. But anyway, that's the only time they lost was back in 2013 to the Wolverines. Last year, pretty tough game. I think it was 38-0, and it went over pretty quickly. Did the contest as Bamberg scored early and often, and that game got out of hand before halftime came. This year, the Woodland Wolverines have added a new feature to their stadium, a big giant jumbotron. They don't have it on today. We were hoping they did, but we don't know if they're going to cut it on or not. But they're working on it. All right, if they do cut it on, we're going to have video of that, Jeff, later on. Make sure you show that jumbotron for everybody back at home. The contest today is going to be warm. The kids are going to be hot, Anthony. I tell you what we can expect. We probably can expect a lot of water breaks from the officials throughout this game to make sure nobody overheats, wouldn't you think?
Yes, sir, Trent. You probably see a lot of water breaks, a lot of cramping up and everything.
Yeah, you probably get a bunch of that at this hot afternoon, or rather, afternoon game at 11 o'clock in the morning. I like to say a morning game. It's going to be mighty warm for those players down in that field. We walked pregame, Anthony Harley and I did, and we had a chance to catch up with Woodland head coach, Coach Siebert. I think Bob's got that for you. Let's see what he said there, Bob.
You know, most people look through their wallets or their pocketbooks, and way down at the bottom, past.
I don't think that's it, Bob. We're going to get it in just a minute, Bob. Let me know when you're ready, buddy. Nope, got music again. All right, we're having a time back home. We're going to get it in a second, Bob. That's Coach Siebert. It's a Woodland coach there. Guys, bear with us. First game jitters. We're going to get there, though. That's the great thing about hometown radio. Nope, got music again. Bob, it should be right down to Trent's cell in that drop box if you want to pull it over. It should say Woodland coach pregame. Why are we playing music, man?
I don't know.
Sorry, Trent, they're not playing. Pull them over, they won't play, so we don't have that for you.
All right, we'll get that in just a moment. Maybe I got it on here and we can get enough volume on it to make sure everybody hears it. But anyway, we spoke to Coach Siebert from Woodland to start with today, and the coach had something to say. He was talking about his players and all. We'll see if we got that in just a moment here, Bob. We'll try to get it on this end and see if it'll go through. Let's see here. All right, here we go. We're going to see, folks, try to do the best we can for you to hear it at home. Bear with us. Try to get it.
What's up, big man? Nothing much. How's everything going?
Good. Now, last night, kind of disappointing, back and forth. Didn't know if we were going to play, thought we were going to play, didn't get to play. How does that affect your team today?
Really don't affect us. The most important thing, like I expressed to my kids and Coach Crosby and everybody, safety first. The kids, I wouldn't want to put any kid or any fan at danger or risk, or the officials.
You're correct. I told somebody last night, I said it was almost like Christmas. They say Merry Christmas, but you ain't getting a present.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Because we love football in Bamberg just like you do here here in Woodland. Impressive stadium, Coach. You got a new Jumbotron this year. How'd you pull that off?
Well, our community, our school board, and superintendent, our whole district. You know, here in Dorchester District 4, we feel that we could be good academically and athletically. And we feel that our facilities, we take pride in our facilities. And when people come here, we want to say, this is a nice stadium, not just in football, but that's in every venue here at Woodland High School.
Now, you athletic director for a while, and you still are, but you got out of coaching. What made you get back into coaching this year?
I wasn't out of coaching. I was assistant coaching Coach Barnett, but I just played more of a role on the athletic side. He wanted me to still assist him, so I did that. This year when he left late, the coaching staff that's on now and the administration, I thought it would be a good idea for me to just take it over for this year, get us through this year, and at the end of the year, if we go 0-10 or 15-0, that the job will come open.
I hear you. We now I don't want to tell all your business, but last year he said he's on the coaching staff. I saw him over eating hot dogs and French fries and talking to everybody in the stands. Now come on.
Yeah, you might have saw that a little bit. It depends on who we're playing.
That's right. Good friend of mine. Look forward to today. Now, what you got game plan for Bamberg, pretty much?
We're gonna try to score some points to try to stop them. We know they're well coached. They're a very good football team. They're really good on defense and they're pretty efficient on offense. So we got our work cut out for us. I think they're the number 5th ranked team in the state. Tradition, they're good, and we know Coach Crosby run a class program over there.
Exactly. Now, I heard against Somerville in the half of football, you didn't let them score. Now, tell me about your defense.
They scored. They scored 7-0. The quarterback got us, the Barnett kid. I think he's special. Defensively, we're okay. We hope to play very well today. We got to play exceptionally well today to win this game. I think we will. And our offensive, we got to find a way to manage some points.
Now, help me out here. I know we moved a bunch of people 2A, 3A. Y'all still 2A or 3A?
Yes, sir. We still 2A.
Still 2A. All right. Well, we look forward to day's game, and thank you, Coach. We appreciate everything, and thank you for talking with us.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, guys, I had to improvise there just a tad bit to make sure we could get everything in that we needed right there, and that's okay, Bob. Sometimes that happens back at the studio, but hopefully you were able to hear. Coach Seibert, of course, his first year head coach here after being an assistant the last few years. He's also the athletic director at Woodland, so he's trying to get things going and do what he has to do and go from there. So he said he's got a game plan for Bamberg today. We shall see, and we'll hope that we'll be able to get over on them. Also had a chance to catch up with head coach Butch Crosby prior to today's game. Let me try to get that pulled up, and hopefully you guys can hear it back at home, and we'll see what Coach had to say.
Pre-game out here with Coach Crosby, Butch Crosby, head coach of RedRaiders. How's it going, Coach?
All good.
Weird time of the day to be interviewing you. We had about 10:05. I guess we got 55 minutes before the start of a contest. How does it feel playing on Saturday?
It feels pretty good. We got a Saturday game coming up next week also, so it gives us a little preparation for next week. It's just going to be a night game instead of a morning game, but for the most part, the kids handled it. They were there early. We got going. Just ready to get going. It's just like a Saturday morning we start in preseason.
Now, last night was kind of disappointing for the kids. I'm sure you got on the bus, off the bus, back on the bus, back off the bus. How does that play into today? Did it mess with them any, you think, or not really?
Nah, not really. They were mentally, they knew that, possibility we might not play with Lightning. They understand those things. For the most part, they adjusted well. We got back, told them what time we were going to be there, what time we play tomorrow, and they were good. We just kept moving.
All right, you got Woodland today, obviously, at 11 o'clock here. New head coach. What do you expect out of him? Do you know anything about what he runs and what kind of offense brings?
Nah, he's the same guy. I mean, he's been here. It's not like he's new. He's been on staff. They're going to do what they've been doing. He's that type guy. We're close friends, so pretty much they've been doing what they've been doing in the past.
All right, Coach. Look forward to it today. Good luck, buddy. Thank you.
That was head coach Butch Crosby prior to today's contest. Sorry we had to do it that way, guys, but hopefully everything came through clear. He said that you're probably going to see about what you've seen the last few years out of Woodland. Probably some spread, probably getting ready to, throw the ball on you and do what they do defensively. Now, we got the captains out there, Anthony. You know who we got out there, buddy?
Okay, I can't see number 6.
All right, let's see. That's number 63, isn't it, for Bamberg-Ehrhardt? That look.
Other side.
Let's see, number 63. Trying to get these numbers. We had to write them down today, so it's been what it is. Don't see a 63. There must be a different number. Yep. Well, we don't have number 63. Yes, we do. That's Wes Ulmer. We also got, who else?
Cole Gagem.
Cole Gagem, and who's on the right of that?
Number 7,
Jashawn Wilson. For Woodland, looks like their captains are going to be today. Defensive lineman Rashad Johnson. Number 7, running back Leonard James. Number 2, 2, looks like. I can't tell, Anthony, if you can. That's number 2, running back Trey Boyd. And to the right there is number 22, looks like, isn't it? 22. All right, and that's number 22, wide receiver Jariq Gallet. Anthony? Let's see, trying to make sure we get all our stuff together, guys. It's been a crazy day. Crazy 2 days. Advertisers for Red Raider football this year is Deep Vaughn, Vaughn Electronics, Major Graphics. Advertiser Herald Newspaper, Pinson Insurance Agency, Rick Pinson, Bamberg Family Practice.
That's number 33.
Number 33, that is going to returners back there. What do you tell us, 8?
8.
8 to be a part of today's exciting action. On WBSC Radio, the Pinson Agency can provide you with insurance for your auto, home, and life. Pinson Agency is located 332 Lacey Street. Let's get back to the action. Red Raiders ready to go. I formation. Gagem takes a snap. Hey, necky bootleg like you called it, Anthony, and that's a touchdown, Raiders. Call your grandma, tell her to make some early morning biscuits because the Red Raiders are in the end zone, big dog. That's 6 early. First touchdown of the season comes at the 7:59 mark as your Red Raiders go up 6-0 here on a Saturday morning.
They get bootleg by number 9.
Yeah, you called it, Anthony. Good job, big dog. You called that one, so that's an early touchdown. All right, in the kick for the Red Raiders, number 14, Hunter Bridges, a sophomore, number 9th, freshman actually, a 9th grader. Let's see how he does it. Who's that holding? Ziegler?
That's Ziegler.
Yep, Reese Ziegler holding. There, waiting on the snap. Still looking around. Wait a minute. Got a flag for something.
Number 12.
Number 12, yep, Reese Ziegler. All right, we got a flag. Let's see. Illegal substitution looked like against the Red Raiders.
Gonna bring it back.
It's going to bring it back. Let's see. That'll make a longer kick for Hunter. Well, nope.
He got it. They're going to bring it back.
They ain't moving it yet. What are we waiting on him?
Fisher picked the ball up.
All right, they're going to wave it off, looks like. And they do. They waved that penalty off. Don't know what it was, actually. I thought it was illegal substitution, but not sure if it's from way up here. All right, Bridges in the kick. There's a snap. Bad. Low snap. The kick is up. It is good. I tell you what, good job, young man. That's my boys. I'm proud of that, Anthony. But anyway.
Proud Papa.
Yes, sir. Proud daddy. The snap was down low. He gets to kick up. It is good. It's 7-0 early. Your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders with 7:59 remaining here in the first quarter. The Board of Public Works, when the Friday night lights go on at Leon Maxwell Stadium, you can thank the Bamberg Board of Public Works for their ability to enjoy a football game at night. The Bamberg Board of Public Works is proud to be a part of tonight's or this afternoon's Red Raider game on WBSC Radio. The Bamberg Board of Public Works main office is located in the Bamberg City Hall building on Highway 301 North in Bamberg. How about our good friends at Ness and Jett? Red Raider football is sponsored by Richard Ness, Norma Jett, Allison Hood, Adam Ness, and Aaron Ness, a new partner at the law firm of Ness and Jett, located at 2878 Main Highway in Bamberg. Supporting local sports is a long-time standing tradition with Ness and Jett, your hometown law firm. The entire staff is there to serve you with all your legal matters. That's Ness and Jett Law Firm in Bamberg. There's the kickoff. Red Raiders kick it off. He bumbles it and stumbles it at the 25, picks it up. He's up to the 26-yard line, and that is where the Red Raiders, the Woodland Wolverines will start 1st and 10. What's going on? Oh, okay. Had a camera malfunction there for our YouTube portion. Don't forget, guys, you can go to YouTube. That's www.youtube.com. Type in WBSC Radio, and you can watch tonight's action on a replay. It'll probably be about Monday before we get it up now since we got delayed. But on Monday, you can go to YouTube, and I'll put it on our Facebook page, and you can watch the game of the action live. There's a snap. Spread to the right, to the left. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to run it. And he's going to get to the 25. Going to finally pick up a little bit of yardage. Not much, Anthony. Maybe, let's see, 4 on the carry. Waiting to see where they spot it. Yep.
About 3.
About 3, maybe at the most, as they spotted at the 29, maybe the 30-yard line. Waiting to see where they put it down.
Making the tackle for the Red Raiders is number 22.
That's number 22. That's going to be...
I'm at 33.
Oh, 33. That's Jamari Dunbar. Yes, sir.
33.
Tell you what, both teams hurry up offense here. No huddle whatsoever, Anthony. They're getting it going.
The quarterback in shotgun.
Yep, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. There's the throw. He throws it behind him, incomplete for the for the Wolverines. Got to get myself going here this morning, Anthony.
Right.
But incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8 for Woodland.
Back there for the Red Raiders, number 3, Nick
Hallman. Nicholas Hallman, right? Yep. Nick Hughes.
Nick Hughes.
I said Hallman, my bad.
Number 1.
All right. Got to get off me. All right, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Shotgun formation. There's a snap and the throw. He's complete. Wait a minute. Nope, they're going to call it incomplete. Hit the ground. Nice try and catch there, but he didn't get it.
For the Raiders again, number 3, Nicholas Hughes.
Yep, 4th down and 8. Looks like Woodland will be punting again. Unable to get a first down in the first 2 series today. Red Raider defense has held tight, so we're waiting to see what they do here on offense for the second time tonight. Back deep to receive for the Red Raiders, number 7, Jay-Sean Wilson, and number 33,
Jamari
Dunbar. Here we go. Boy, I know them kids are hot. I'm burning up here, guys. I'm sweating like a whew. Got another timeout. This time it's going to be called by Woodland. So, with 7:35 remaining here in the first quarter, the score, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders 7, the home team, Woodland Wolverines, nothing. We'd like to thank old Hires Drugs, Anthony, our good buddy Eddie Sanders. I know he's probably listening today back at his store there in Bamberg. Eddie, the new Hires Drug Store is now open at 12253 Heritage Highway, across the road from the Bilo Shopping Center, and it is your only, listen up good, only hometown pharmacy. Owned and operated by Bamberg native Eddie Sanders. Besides prescription drugs, Hires has a full line of sundries, and if you're no longer able to drive, guess what? Hires offers free local delivery. Also at Hires, free blood pressure checks and free blood sugar tests. That's Hires Drug Store, 12253 Heritage Highway, which is Highway 78 West in Bamberg. Miss Rosemary might be listening too, Anthony. That's his mother, a nice lady in Bamberg. Love her to death. Worked for years at the hospital with my mother and your mother.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Woodland's set to punt. There's the snap. There's the kick. It's going to bounce at about the 50-yard line. Rolling down, going to roll inside the 35, finally out of bounds at around the 34-yard line. Let's see if that's where he marks it, and he does right at the 34. So Bamberg will start on their own 34-yard line, 1st and 10, Anthony. Second possession of the contest. They marched it down about the same distance for a touchdown to start the game. Let's see what they do this time.
Trent, I believe you can see some passes on this play.
You think so? That's what we need. Oh, James Lewis free. You know James Lewis is from Bamberg, Anthony. He is a weatherman for NOAA, National Weather Service. Okay. He's listening to us live from the Charleston area, Mount Pleasant. Glad you're with us, James Lewis. Thanks a lot for listening, big dog. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Shotgun formation. Gagem is in to his left. Who is that, Anthony? That's number 18. Carry over to the right side, fakes the give.
Ginyard, number 18.
Yeah, Ginyard. He fakes the give, takes it up the middle himself. That is Gagem. Gagem's going to get up to about the 37, 38-yard line. Let's see what he marked it again. 37.5-yard line. So second down and about 7 for your Red Raiders. Hurry up offense kills you when you're trying to announce, Anthony. They are moving it along, aren't they? Yep, no huddle whatsoever, calling signals from the sideline. Gagem in the shotgun to the left of him. Gives this time to number 18. Who was that at night?
James Ginyard.
James Ginyard. Don't see him on the list. All right, yep, there he is. James Ginyard, number 18. He goes nowhere. Actually, is going to lose about 2. Bring up 3rd down and 9. Now we probably will see the Red Raiders throw the ball, Anthony. First possession, didn't throw any. Let's see if we get one this time.
That's going to be one. That's going to be one for a touchdown.
One for a touchdown, Anthony says. All right, receiver-wise, we got James Wilson spread out to the bottom toward us. Up top, who we got up there, Anthony?
Got Blaze Bunch, number 37.
And Reese Ziegler, looks like.
Reese Ziegler.
All right, yep, we're going to see a throw. Drops back to pass, throws, got a completion. He's at the 40. 45, still on his feet, first down, over the 50. Let's see what they mark him. They're going to mark him maybe at the 50, and they do. Dead on the 50, but that's our first down for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. That first down brought to you by Home Federal Savings and Loan, Bo Griffin.
Pretty catch by number 1, A.J. Williams.
Yep, A.J. is a great ball player, Anthony. I coached him back in the day, like I said earlier. Coached him in football, baseball, and basketball. One heck of an athlete, needless to say. All right, here we go. They got 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. There's the snap. There's the fake. Gagem keeps it. He's got it at 45, 40, still on his feet, down to around the 37-yard line, brings up first down your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. That first down brought to you by Koski and Sweet from Sweet's Discount Tires and Complete Auto Repair. And Miss Carey, don't let me forget her. She'll be fussing at me next week when I stop by.
She'll go get you. She'll knock the ball at me.
I know it. All right, we got 1 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Shotgun formation again. Gagem takes the snap. Looks to throw, throws it behind him, but it's complete at the 30, and that was number 7, Jay-Sean Wilson. And Anthony, that was a heck of a catch, buddy.
You're right, it reached over the
heck of a throw by Gagem because that ball was there. He turned around like it's supposed to be, and that ball was there, and Gagem used his great athleticism and hands to catch that and get them up to about right at the 30-yard line almost. So brings up 2nd and 4 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders.
That's Cal Gage and baby brother.
Yep. Cole, here we go. Cole to give up the middle. Who is that running it, Anthony?
I believe that's number 18.
That's Ginyard?
James Ginyard.
James Ginyard, I think he gets inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. Still shy of a first down by about 2 yards. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, we got A.J. Williams wide along with Reese Ziegler and number 7, Jay Sean Wilson, and tight end Blaze Bunch.
All right. Keep us going here, Big Don. There's a snap. Fakes the give. Looks to throw. Does. Gets it out. Ooh, a dangerous pass to number 12 there. That was Reese Ziegler. Ball was there. If that corner would have jumped it, that could have been a pick 6, Anthony. But Ziegler holds on, but loses a yard. Gets right at the 30-yard line. Brings up 4th and 4, looks like, for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. See what they do. You know they're going for it right here, Anthony. Inside the 30, no doubt. Or right at the 30. And that's the 30 of the Woodland Wolverines. All right. 2 to the left, 1 to the top. There's the snap. There's the fake give. Gagem keeps it. He's going to have a first down and much more as he gets to the 20, 15, inside the 15-yard line. Let's see where they mark it.
About 11 or 12, Trent.
You think he's going to get that much?
Yeah, he got that much.
All right, let's see. Still on his feet. Hard to see, Anthony, when they get on that far side over there to see if they had nope, they're going to get it to him at about the 13, right, 14? 13-yard line. 1st and 10, Bamberg-Ehrhardt. Here we go. Takes a snap. Gives it up the middle to Dunbar. Dunbar is stuck right in the hole, still on his feet trying to go, but he's going to get nowhere. Maybe a gain of a half yard, if that, Anthony. Brings up 2nd and 9. We'll call it 2nd and 10 still for the Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Foster and company, Nancy Foster, she has a grandson out there playing, Anthony. That's old Blaze Bunch.
37.
Yep, we thank her for doing all she does for us.
All right, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Here we go, folks. Gagem looking at his wrist. Plays getting in. 2 to the left, 1 to the top. There's a snap. Up. He fakes it to Dunbar, but he's in trouble. Might get to the 10-yard line, and I think that's where he's going to be, about the 10.5-yard line. Well shy of a first down. They got to get all the way down to the 3, looks like, Anthony, or maybe the 4 for a first down.
He picked up a half a yard on the play.
Well, he picked up a little more than that. He picked up 3, didn't he?
No.
2? He got from they were at the marker now.
Oh, does that marker?
Yeah, they was at the marker, so he was at the 14. He picked up about 3, so they got 7 to go down to the 3-yard line, maybe. Because they're a little bit outside the 10, right?
Right.
All right, 2 to the left, 1 to the top. Spread out to the left, you got Reese Ziegler, and is that number 12?
Yeah, number 12.
Number 12 and number 1, which is A.J. Williams. There's a snap, looks to throw, does, has a completion, and goes nowhere. It's going to be about a 5-yard loss to the 15-yard line. Big coaching decision here. Now,
that was good tackle by number 9 for the Woodland Wolverines.
yeah, now coach has got a big decision to make. Do you try to kick a field goal from this far? I don't think so, but we'll see.
Go for it.
Got a freshman kicker in number 14, Hunter Bridges, obviously not doing a lot of practicing that. It looks like we're going to go for it. May get a timeout here. We'll see. Great defensive job there by the Wolverines to come up on cornerback there, though, Anthony. I tell you what, that was quick. He closed in on Ziegler mighty quick and shut him down for a loss.
It's tight end territory.
Yep, let's see a bunch across the middle. We've seen that before. There's a snap. Gagem looks to throw, throws it to the corner. Got some, oh my goodness, had a bunch of bumping going on there, Anthony, with number
3.
Number 3 or number 2 from Woodland, I think that's Tyrese Elmore, had a bunch of bumping going on toward the end zone, but it's incomplete. Red Raiders will turn over the ball at their own 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Yeah, it did. It looked like a bunch of holding going on down that sideline, but
something like you see on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, they let them bump a lot, but that's okay. If you're going to call it both ways, we don't mind it, but just when they get calling it one way is when it's aggravating. Polo Antique, Steve Lewinsky, I tell you what, Anthony. Lewinsky, I call him Lewinsky, but Lewinsky, we thank him so much for joining us this year. And I think they got a big sale going on down there today or something. Not sure. We don't have a sheet in here for him, but we do thank him.
You're right, Trent. They got a big sale going on today.
University of South Carolina, Saucahachie, Anthony, is also big supporters of Red Raider football on Friday nights and Saturday mornings right now, and next week, Saturday afternoon. But anyway, The USC Salkatchee Start Here, Go Anywhere University. You can call them in Allendale or Waterboro campuses. They offer baseball, softball, men's and women's soccer in Allendale. And over at Waterboro, they have basketball and now a newly added sport, Anthony, volleyball. Got a new coach, too, in Savannah Connor. Late substitution, Anthony, for Woodland as they're trying to get going. Number 65, forgot he was supposed to be out there. That's Jalen Hill. All right, here we go. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Pro set. There's the snap. Looks to throw. Does throw deep. Wilson's there for the interception, and he's got it. First one of the year. He had 2 against Woodland last year. Gets his first of the year this year. Had a total of about 8 to 11 last year. So he gets it. Red Raider ball at their own 45-yard line of Woodland. So first pass right there gets intercepted by Jay-Sean Wilson, a senior for the Red Raiders, and one heck of a defensive back, if you ask me.
Very good play.
I tell you, I love that kid. I mean, he is a go-getter. He had 2 last year. Remember we talked to him Thursday night. I told him to at least get 2 tonight. You remember that?
Right.
And he got 1 for us. Let's see if he gets that second one again this year. This week, excuse me.
4 last time last year.
Yeah, he had a ton. All right, here we go. Red Raiders set. New quarterback in is going to be Payne Osborne for the Red Raiders.
Coming in late to the game is number 18, James Ginyard.
Yep, and behind him, who do we have, Anthony?
That's number 27, I believe that.
Who we
Brown.
got? Okay, that's Keyshawn Brown. All right, Red Raiders shift. Bunch comes over. It's a heavy left side. There's the pitch. We got a flag. I don't think they got set. Let's see. Looked like when we shifted from the right to the left, bunch of those guys, they didn't get shift. No, false start. Yep, didn't get set. I didn't think they did. They moved over in the with the shift, but I don't think they got down and got set, so that's a 5-yard loss for the Red Raiders. Put them back to the 50-yard line, brings up 1st and 15.
Coming in the game for the Red Raiders, number 21, Gerald Manigault.
Yep, big Gerald Manigault. Anthony, I tell you what, different kind of feel on a Saturday morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to get into it, guys. We're trying our best.
Same.
No, it's different. All right, Payne Osborne in at quarterback. We got 1 to the left. No receivers up top. Just got a wing in the I formation. There's the pitch back to Brown, Keyshawn. He's going nowhere. Maybe a gain of 1 brings up 2nd and 14 for the Red Raiders. Not a lot of push up front, Anthony. Kind of shocking early on. I know it's hot, and it's different than a Friday night. It's hard to get set back up and ready to go. But the offensive line up front, the push has been good at times, but not so good at others. But, I mean, they'll get there. I mean, it's not a bad thing. They'll get there.
First game of the season.
That's what I say. First game is hot. It's very hot. All right, under center is Osborne. Osborne drops back, gives it again to Brown. Brown over the right side. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, looks like at about the 45-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 44.
The 3rd and 11.
Yep, 3rd and 11 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Then on the tackle for Woodland Wolverines, that time was number 60. That man is, we'll call him 61 rather, Kaim Felder. So that's who's in on the tackle. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders lead 7-0. Scored early here in the contest and hadn't done much since. Had this the 3rd offensive drive. Osborne takes a snap, gives it over the left side. That's Brown again. Brown tippy-toeing into the line is not going to get enough for a first down as he's going to be marked down at about the 42-yard line.
About 4th and 7.
4th and 7 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Interesting to see if we go for it here, a punt. Looks like they may be bringing in Blaze Bunch to punt, and they are. So Red Raiders will kick this one away. First drive was great, Anthony. Touchdown for you, Red Raiders. Second drive, they were threatening. Got all the way down within the 10. Well, at 3, yeah. Unable to score. And on this drive, nowhere to go. It didn't go good after that false start by your Red Raiders, and after that, it just went nowhere, right?
Right. I don't know what happened to Gage and why he wasn't in that series.
I'm not sure. We have to check on that here at halftime. There's
that's the end of the first quarter.
Whistle, and that's the end of the first quarter. The score, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders 7. The home team, Woodland Wolverines, nothing. I'd like to thank again all of our sponsors tonight. Vaughn Electronics, Major Graphics, Advertiser Herald Newspaper, Pinson Insurance Agency with Rick Pinson, the Bamberg Family Practice, Hires Drugs at Eddie Sanders, Ness and Jet LLC, Home Federal Savings and Loan. Old Bo Griffin down there is a good friend of ours. Foster and Company, Nancy Foster.
Mention the fans.
Oh yeah, Sweets Discount Tires and Complete Auto Repair, Polo Antique, Steve Leninsky, Blazing Buzz Catering, Buzzy Bunch, and USC Salkatchee. Jeff, if you take a minute, pan over there to our fans. We got a good many fans out here for an 11 o'clock in the morning game, And it's really warm, guys. I promise you that. I'll look at the temperature in just a moment. But it is pretty doggone warm here, and to have all these fans, that is pretty exciting. James Lewis Free, Anthony said that he will keep eye on the radar for us, so if we got any rain coming, he's going to let us know.
All right.
How about that? Got our own weatherman here at WBSC. Good friend of mine. James Lewis and I went to school together, Anthony, and like I say, spend a night with each other, have a good time, watch the weather. Great friend. All right. Red Raiders set the punt now to start the second quarter. Ball's at the 42-yard line. Blaze Bunch set the kick. There's the snap. Bunch gets it off. Nice high end-over-end kick. It's going to bounce at about the 20, and it's going to come back a yard to the 21, and that is where Woodland Wolverines will start their third possession. Unable to get anything going early on. Woodland had a 3-and-out the first possession, interception the second. No, excuse me. Yeah, right. So interception the second one. So not having a lot of early success on offense thus far. But they'll start over right here at the 21-yard line and see what they can get doing. Coach Siebert, a great coach, great friend of mine from Woodland. I tell you what, class program up here at Woodland. From the coaches to the guys in the booth here, everybody else is really good and friendly, and we love coming up here. Came up here last year and doing it again this year, Anthony.
Had a great time.
Yep, great place here for sure. All right, Woodland in the shotgun. 2 to the left, 2 to the top. All right, quarterback keeper. He's going to keep it. He's got some running room. He's at the 30. Oh, and loses his footing. Fell over the 30-yard line right there. I think the paint got him, Anthony, as he stumbled up to about the 31-yard line. Close to a first down for the Woodland Wolverines. Let's see if they mark it.
He got a first down. He got 11.
That'll be their first down of the contest if it is, Anthony.
He got 11 yards on the carry.
Yep, first down. He got 10, 21 to 31, first down, Anthony. Here we go. All right. Again, 2 to the left, 2 to the top. One back in the backfield. He moved. They should have got a call. Did not. Quarterback's going to keep it. Try to get outside. He's going nowhere.
Making the tackle for the Red Raiders, number 24, Josh Singleton.
Yep. The great job by Josh. Got him in the backfield. Loss of about 3 there on the carry.
Shoestring tackle.
Yep. Threw him down at about the 28-yard line. So brings up 2nd and 13, we'll call it.
That's 2-4. They call him 2-4, Trent.
Yep. Pro set again. 2 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Quarterback and shotgun. Takes a snap. Throws. Complete. Brought down immediately at about the 34-yard line. Who brought him down, Anthony?
Number 17, Dejan Bamberg.
Dejan Bamberg in on the tackle. Great job, young man. We'll mark him at the 34-yard line, still shy of about 7 yards. They bring up 3rd and 7 for the Wolverines.
3rd and long.
Shotgun formation. No backs in the backfield. 2 to the bottom, 2 to the top. 2 receivers spread out, 3 to the top. I didn't see the one there. One in motion now coming across. He's going to get right beside the quarterback. Takes the snap, looks to throw, does. Intercepted. Oh, had a chance.
2-4 had it.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Woodland Wolverine at the 40-yard line, that is number 10, look like, is it?
Number 81.
81, right?
81.
All right, that was number 81. Lavelle Davis had a chance to catch that at the 40. It bobbled out his hands.
Footsteps.
And number 24, I think it was for the Red Raiders, had a chance to get it. Who was that, Anthony?
Josh Singleton, 2-4.
Big Josh Singleton had a chance to get his first interception of the season, but it falls incomplete, and Woodland will now punt. Kicker standing at about his own 22-yard line. Ball spotted right at the 34-yard line.
81 heard footsteps.
Who's back there to receive again?
That's number...
There's the kick. We might get a return this time. Nope, they're going to let it run again.
Number 7, Jay-Sean Wilson along with number 33, Jamari Dunbar.
Yep, ball's going to be down at around the 36-yard line of the Woodland Wolverines, and that's where the Red Raiders will start for their 4th possession in the contest. 10-20 reigning here in the second quarter, Anthony. The score, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders 7, the Woodland Wolverines nothing. Next week, Anthony, is going to be an exciting week for WBSC Radio. The 26th, which is a Friday, we're going to have a different kind of game. We're going to go to 8-man football, looks like, over at Jefferson Davidson Academy.
In Blackville, South Carolina.
Yep, in Blackville to carry the Andrew Jackson Confederates versus the Jefferson Davis crowd over there. So that's going to be entertaining. We'll talk about that right after the snap. There's the snap. The give over the left side. That's going to be number 27, Brown. He goes nowhere.
He lost.
I mean, I'm telling you.
I believe he got back to the line.
Got the line of scrimmage, maybe. I don't know. Yep, they're going to mark the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 10. Not many places to go there for Brown. Now back in at quarterback, that's Gagem, right? Number 9. So no injury whatsoever. I think he just needed a breather, and they put Payne Osmond in to give him a little bit of high school experience, we'd say.
Right.
All right, here we go. Gagem under center. I formation. Hand over the right side. He bumps in. Nowhere to go does Brown, and he's going to be brought down for a big, big loss there of about 4, maybe 5 yards. Let's see what he marked it, Anthony. They're going to put him back at the 32-yard line. That is going to be a loss of 4, maybe 5. We're going to call it 5. Anthony brings up 3rd and 15 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. They got to get to the 46-yard line and a half, about the 46.5-yard line to get a first down.
Bamberg looked like a totally different team.
Yeah, I tell you what, came out of the blocks looking really stout, but after that, it's been a little stumbling and bumbling, but they'll get there in just a minute. Like I say, it's hot, guys. I'm telling you, it's hot. Gage them looking down at the play, under center, I formation. Handoff this time is to Dunbar over the left side. Dunbar's going nowhere. He's going to, matter of fact, may not get back to the line of scrimmage, but they're going to mark it there at the 33-yard line. Brings up 4th and forever for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders, and they're going to punt again as Blaze Bunch comes in off the sideline. Yeah, Anthony, I tell you, after that first possession, even the second we looked pretty good, going, but after that, it has not been smooth sailing for the Red Raiders. But we'll get there, and guys, don't get discouraged or worried at this point, because I'm telling you, it is some kind of hot. I'm burning up in here. I don't know about you, Anthony, but I'm on fire, I feel like.
It's hot.
Whew. This booth, no air conditioning, guys. There's looks like offsides by the Woodland Wolverines on the punt. Oh, they got air? Whew. Man, that thing ain't pumping nothing, is it? I'm looking at the radar right now. It says 80 degrees. I don't believe that. Do you, Anthony?
No.
All right, we got a flag on the play. False start against the Red Raiders. That'll back us up 5 more yards to punt. Not what we needed right here for sure, Anthony. Telling you, tough sledding here early on for the Red Raiders after that first touchdown. It has not been what we wanted to see here. But, again, first game jitters early on, early first half, 8:32 remaining here in the second quarter. Your Red Raiders lead 7-0 over Woodland. There's the snap. Bunch looks set to kick. He does. It's going to bounce at about nice kick. What a roll, boy. I tell you what, there it goes. Going to go inside of the 20-yard line all the way down to the 18, and that's what the Red Raiders needed to do to flip the field right there, Anthony.
That's right. Great kick.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Woodland Wolverines from the 18-yard line with 8:22 remaining here in the second quarter. Your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders 7, the Woodland Wolverines nothing. Getting back to next week, Anthony, on Friday night, we'll have the Andrew Jackson Confederates versus the Jefferson Davis, and I can't think of their mascot, but against Raiders over at Jefferson Davis Academy. Start time 7:30, air time about 7:15. Then next Saturday night, I can't wait for this, Anthony. We'll be at South Carolina State University to take on C.E. Murray. That game's going to start at 7:30 as well, and we are excited about that. All right, Woodland, same formation. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback keeper straight up the middle, and he has nowhere to go. Going to be brought down by a host of Red Raiders. Who's the one got him pretty good right there? Jack?
Number 11, Jack McDonald.
Yep, big Jack McDonald coming in from linebacker, made a big hit and stuffed him, and I think he's going to no gain, no loss right there, 2nd and 10. Met him in the hole, though, didn't he?
That's right. Quick. Jack is number 11 this year.
Tell you, these guys don't give you a breather to talk, Anthony. I'm telling you what. They have got a fast-paced offense both sides. All right, 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom for Woodland. Looks to throw and does. It's complete at about the 22-yard line, and he's brought down immediately by number 3. That is Nick Hughes. Yep. Hughes came up and popped him. May have gained a yard or two. Let's see. They're going to give him a 2-yard game up to the 20-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Wolverines. Anthony, the scoreboard over there is pretty neat. You been looking?
Yeah.
That thing is visible in the daytime. That thing looks right. I'm going to tell you what.
It probably looked better last night.
It would. I'd love to have seen it. But that's the Jumbotron, guys, we were talking about last night if you joined us. Or join us on Facebook. All right, there's a snap. 3 to the right, 2 to the top. Has a man open, and it's complete, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Wolverines, Anthony. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Woodland Wolverines. Not what the Red Raiders needed, Anthony. I tell you, and the thing was, it was a busted coverage, looked like, but the Red Raider was there to get it, bumps off the receiver at about the 40-yard line, and it was off to the races, touchdown, Woodland Wolverines. So, the Wolverines are a kick away, or a kick away from tying, or a 2-point conversion away from going ahead in this ball game, Anthony.
Kick it.
They got to kick it? Yep, they got a kicker. So, this thing could be tied up in a hurry with 7:06 remaining here in the first half in the second quarter. All right, let's see what he does, Anthony. Darn, didn't expect that to happen, did you?
No.
It kind of lulled us to sleep because no offense. Bam, big touchdown down the field. All right, waiting on the snap. There's the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. It looks good to me from here, Anthony. Let's see it. It is no good. Oh, my goodness. Must have missed it to the left. So with 7:06, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders still lead the Woodland Wolverines 7-6. How about that?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Leg on it.
Man. Did not think he would have missed that, Anthony. It looked good from here, but it's hard to tell, I guess, up in this booth and the angle we're at. But I thought it was good, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it was good, but
glad it wasn't, right?
Yep, right.
Hate it for my friends at Woodland, but hey, glad it was not. Glad it wasn't good. All right, Anthony. We'd also like to say next Saturday night we are going to be at South Carolina State University. Which I went to school there, remember? Played baseball. Loved
Dawson.
Yep, I'm a big Bulldog fan. Spoke to Coach Jeffries last week, Willie Jeffries. He's a big-time coach at South Carolina State University for years. He was athletic director when I played baseball there. And also a good friend of mine, Mr. Bill Hamilton, the sports information director. He is retired now, Kendrick's over there. But Bill said he'll be up there with us to talk a little bit and have a good time with us. So that's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. All right, Red Raiders set to receive here. Woodland's finally on the field. And that's where we are at. All right. Don't forget, folks, if you will, you can go to FaceTime Live right now. We're going to have some live video of the game a little bit and of us, but you can go to FaceTime Live, and that is on our page, WBSC Radio Bamberg. Let you see what it looks like out here as far as fans and crowd real quick, and you can see what Anthony and I do up in the booth each and every week. Still waiting on the kickoff. But if you got your Facebook, pull it up. That's Facebook Live on WBSC Radio. Search it and join the page, and you can watch us here from all the action. There's the kickoff. It's going to be taken by Dunbar. We got a flag, Anthony. Illegal procedure, offsides. It's going to be offsides against Woodland. Lined up, looks like. So that's coming back for another kick. But, Anthony, this Facebook Live is pretty neat because fans get to see pretty much what we do each and every Friday night.
Right, that's great.
And you'll also be able to see that Anthony has been standing up this entire game because we can't find him a chair. I tell you what, Anthony, grab that thing back there and pop it out that stool. It'll hold you. I just saw it. All right, Anthony's trying to find a spot to sit. And sometimes on these away games, they don't mean to do it, but I'm telling you, it is it's a tough going, ain't it, Anthony?
I ain't messing my pants.
Man, that thing got all kind. Man, rub it off or something. Find something to rub that thing with. Use that towel, pick that up a minute or something. All right, Anthony's trying to find a spot. I'm going to turn it around so y'all can see him if you are on FaceTime Live. But we're still waiting on the kickoff. They're still lining up and ready to go. All right, we got a flag again. I'll be doggone, Anthony. They may not be able to get the kickoff here. Flag for something. Let's see. All right, he's going to talk to the head official now. Not sure what they're talking about or what they're discussing or how hard it is to line up to get a kickoff on, guys. 5 people joining us now on that Facebook Live. Thank you guys for being there. It's another tool. We here at WBSC Radio Bamberg want to give the fans every experience they can get, and you'll see the official is waving the flag off now, Anthony. I don't know what in the world that was about. But we try to give the fans at home every single experience they can get about Red Raider football. One thing about the town of Bamberg and the county of Bamberg is we love our Red Raiders, don't we, Anthony?
That's right. We love them.
I mean, we live them, breathe them, eat them, love them. I mean, everything. We just can't stand it. We can't wait. Last night was so disappointing. It was like having Christmas Day and they saying Merry Christmas, but we're not giving you a present. That stunk, didn't it, Anthony?
That's right.
All right, guys, we're delaying here, but here's finally the kickoff. There's the kick. This time, Dunbar is going to catch it at about the 20-yard line, up to the 25, 30. 35-yard line is going to get up maybe to the 36, 37. Let's see where they mark it.
About the 30.
See they mark it. No, he's still moving. 30. Well, he can't be right there. We'll be up too far. Wow, what a mark, Anthony. They're going to mark that thing up to about the 38-yard line.
That's right.
That was a good spot, wasn't it?
Great spot.
So with 7:01 remaining, Red Raiders now need to get those points back. They're leading, but only 7-6 here with 7:01 remaining here in the first quarter.
Water break.
Or second quarter, halftime. There's a water break. We talked about that earlier, Anthony. I'm turning around. We talked about that earlier, that we would have some water breaks throughout the game, mandatory by the state of South Carolina. Tell everybody ahead, Anthony. But yeah, they would have water breaks throughout the ball game. Well, again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Vaughn Electronics, Major Graphics, Little Howie's Big Chick, the Advertiser Herald newspaper, Pinson Insurance Agency with Rick Pinson, Bamberg Family Practice, Hires Drugs, Eddie Sanders down at Hires Drugs, probably listening to us today. He keeps WBSC on all the time. Eddie, we thank you so much for doing that, young man. Also with Vaughn Electronics, we know that they play WBSC all the time at their place, so we thank them as well. Ness and Jet, they got a new partner in there. It's Aaron Ness. They got Aaron, Adam, Norma Jet, and also Big Richard Ness. So we thank them for being sponsors. Home Federal Savings and Loan, Bo Griffin, a good friend of ours. Foster and Company, Nancy Foster. Sweets Discount Tires and Complete Auto Repair. Polo Antiques with Steve Lenitsky. Blaze and Buzz Catering. And that's Buzzy Bunch and USC Salkatchee. All right, getting back to the action. Red Raiders are ready. Got a quarterback in. Is that Gagem? Yep. 2 backs in the backfield. Behind him, shotgun formation. 1 receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. All right, looking at the bracelet, trying to figure out what they're going to do here. There's a snap. There's the give. Who is that to, Anthony?
That's Brown, I believe.
I think that's Brown. He's going to get up to the 40-yard line, gain of 2 maybe on the play.
That's Keyshawn Brown.
Yep, big Keyshawn Brown, maybe a gain of 2 on the play. Pretty sweet, isn't it? Don't forget, guys, you can go to www.youtube.com on Monday. We'll try to get it on. Our good friend Robert Corlin. Robert tries to get the games up fast as he can. He does it as a free service to the community, and we thank him so much for getting those games up on YouTube. All right, there's the snap. Gagem with the give this time over to Ginyard over the left side. Ginyard's met with a bunch of resistance after a gain of maybe 3 on the play. That'll bring up, I'll say, 3rd and 5 for the Red Raiders as they spot it at about the 43-yard line.
That's right, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Don't forget, guys, we are on www.wbscradio.org as well if you want to listen to us streaming, if you have to go somewhere, or get us on TuneIn Radio. Type in WBSC Radio Bamberg, and you can listen to us on that app. It's free, and you can hear us. There's the snap. 3rd and 5. Red Raiders throw it up, and they throw it deep. Ball's there, and it's going to be incomplete, but we're going to get a flag on that, Anthony.
About time.
Maybe on offense now, I'm not sure. He slowed up. Who is that, Wilson?
Yeah.
Jay-Sean Wilson jumped up. I'm not sure if they're going to call it on Woodland for holding him up or on Jay-Sean for jumping over his back. Let's see what they call here, Anthony. Got 5:49 remaining here in the second quarter. Red Raiders lead 7-6.
Defensive pass interference.
Let's see. No call yet, has it?
Yeah, he
Oh,
called
he
it.
did.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, they're marking it back. That's offensively, it looks like, Anthony.
No, he
pointed the wrong way, I think, but let's see. No, he's marking it from where we were originally at. Okay, there we go. Okay, defensive pass interference against Woodland. So that'll be an automatic first down for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Let's see where we end up with the ball, Anthony, at about the 42-yard line of Woodland. So that'll be a first down, Red Raiders, and that's what we need.
Territory.
That first down, Anthony, was brought to you by Sweets Discount Tire and Complete Auto Repair. All right, waiting on the snap. Gage in the backfield, takes it. 2 backs in the backfield with him. Gage keeps it. Goes over the left. He's inside the 40, and I think that's where they go get him, maybe at the 39-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7 for your Red Raiders. Got one guy spotting him right at the 40. One was inside of it, just inside the 40. About the 39.5-yard line. So the Red Raiders need to score on this drive, Anthony, with 5:28 and counting here in the second quarter. They lead, but by a slim margin of 7-6. I tell you, Coach Siebert's done a great job with this team, Anthony. Much improved Woodland team from last year. All right, Gagem takes a snap, looks. Gagem throws it deep. Tries to go again. Got him this time. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Let's see. Oh, just brought him down inside the 1. What a throw and catch by Gagem, and Wilson gets him down inside the 1, looks like, maybe at the half-yard line or the 1-yard line. What a nice pass, though. Great defensive coverage. Not much he could do on that. He had him foot for foot, but it was just thrown perfectly.
He got the flag the last time. So
yeah, got the flag, so he's probably playing a little tentatively there. And he gets the touchdown, right close to the touchdown at the 1-yard line. All right, 1st and goal for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. In the backfield, who do we have, Anthony?
We got number 18, Ginyard, along with Brown.
All right, Ginyard, he fakes the give, does gauge him to Ginyard, keeps it, and he's going to lose about 3 on the play, maybe 2. He's going to be put back at about the 3-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal for your Red Raiders from the 3.
The tight end pass. That'll work good.
All right, so here we go, guys. I know you were sitting there and everybody was trying to see what's going on. Gauge him now. Looking over to the sideline for the plays, waiting for him to come in. In the backfield, we got Ginyard, and that's Brown, right?
That's right, yeah.
All right, we got Blaze Bunch out wide. There's the snap. He rides him and gives, but nowhere to go for Ginyard as he's going to maybe lose another yard and put us at the 4-yard line. It's going to be about the 3. I think they got back to the original line of scrimmage there. All right, here we go.
A tight end pass will work good right now.
I tell you what, you may see that. You know, last year we saw it a bunch of times. We saw it a bunch of times with Blaze Bunch going over the middle especially against Eddystone. That was probably the best pass I saw all year thrown by Etheridge. If you notice, Hunter Etheridge is not in the game today. He had surgery in the offseason, unable to play this year. We miss him a lot. There's a give up the middle. It's going nowhere. I tell you what a great defensive stand thus far by Woodland. That'll bring up 4th and goal for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Now, this far away, would you think about kicking it? I know you want the 7 right here, but 3 points will get you 10-6. A field goal don't beat you. But looks like they're going to run in a play and go for it. And again, it's tough, Anthony, because you got a 9th grader kicking this week because Ryan Dwight unable to play due to an illness. So, a great decision here by Coach Crosby. All right, we got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback under center this time. There's the give to Dunbar. Dunbar at the middle. He's going to be close. Let's see if he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's number 33, Jamari Dunbar, with 3:03 remaining here in the second quarter. Your Red Raiders now go up by a score of 13-6, and that's what the doctor ordered, Anthony, to get back into this thing.
That's right.
Or take a little better lead. We were already in it. We were winning 7-6.
We got 3:03 left in the second quarter.
Yep, 3:03 left second quarter. All right, we got Hunter Bridges, number 14, 9th grader, back in to kick the PAT for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Made his first one, not a great snap, but he still made it. Let's see if he can make this one. There's the snap. The ball's down. The kick is up. Half block. Did it get across? It did! Yes, 2 for 2. Go ahead, big boy. 14-6. Sorry, I got a little excited there, but that is my son, number 14 for the Red Raiders.
I'll be
proud of him.
Kicking from his mama.
He got to kick it. He definitely got to kick it from his mama because, see, mama played soccer in high school at all and coached high school soccer, so I know he got to kick him from mama. Trust me. All right, so what you're seeing right now is your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders up 14-6. 14-6 with 3:03 remaining here in the second quarter. Pretty exciting football, Anthony. I tell you what, it's we scored that first drive, kind of got sluggish. It's hot, needless to say, humidity-wise and everything else. So we got a little sluggish. But what you're seeing now from the Red Raiders on that drive, I was impressed because you saw them moving the ball. You saw them throwing the ball. You saw them working a little harder, and that's what they need to do to get better each and every week. And Coach Crosby and the staff does a great job at motivating these kids and getting them right. Now, what we could see, Anthony, in the fourth quarter, you could see a lot different ball game because of Red Raiders conditioning.
Right.
We talked about it all year last year, conditioning guys. It's hot out here. And today is when you're going to see all those long hours these boys did in the summertime. That's when it's going to pay off for them, and that is when you're going to see these guys get going, get moving, and still be able to go in Woodland. Probably some good conditioning. Coach Siebert's a great coach.
Right.
All right, got a new kicker kicking off. That's a big boy.
Bingley.
That's old Bingley going to kick off.
Kamari.
Big boy Kamari. I know his mama's back home listening. Here we go. Boot it, big dog. Boom. There he goes. Bounces at the 20, rolls to the 15 actually, picks it up. He's at the 30-yard line. Looks like they're going to finally get him down. Let's see where they mark it, Anthony. But it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines right at the 30, 31-yard line.
Making a tackle for the Red Raiders, number 20.
Nope, dead on the 30. Number 20 for the Red Raiders, and that's going to be
Jadarius Wheeler
big
making the tackle for the
Jadarius
Raiders.
Wheeler.
Little Jadarius Wheeler.
Jadarius, good little defensive back, though. Remember last year he played some. He had a lot of heart in him. And I tell you, Big Bingley, boy, I'm glad to see him back after
he was
that.
out last year.
After that injury he had, broke his leg. It was devastating to him and also to us as a family because we love old Bingley. That's my buddy.
Good kid.
Yep, and his mama Greta listening back at home. I know she loves her baby, and he had a big kick right there. All right, 1st and 10, Wolverines. Looked like he wanted to pitch it. He does at the last minute. He's got some running room as he's at the 30. 35. Ball's out. Red Raiders got it. There we go. Number 1, that's going to be A.J. Williams, one of my old former players there, Anthony, back in rec ball. He got it there at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10, and that's where the Red Raiders will take over.
That's right. We're going to the air, Trent.
Yep. I tell you, that was a great pitch there and a great read by that quarterback, and then the ball just happened to pop out right there, and it's a turnover for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders with 2:49 left here in the second quarter. They already lead 14-6 against the Wolverines. All right, here we go. Red Raiders in at quarterback. Let's see. Is it
Number
Gage?
9, Gage.
All right, Gage still in. They did bring in Payne earlier. Excuse me, Payne Osborne. So let's see what they do here.
Got A.J. Williams receiver along with Blaze Bunch along with Reese.
All right, showing a little bit of the game. Don't show it all and get nobody in trouble. Here we go. All right, there's the snap. There is the give. Oh, nope, he kept it. Up the middle to the 33-yard line, maybe a gain of a yard at the most. We'll call it 2nd and 9. Clock still winding down at 2:38. Here in the second quarter, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders lead Woodland 14-6. Anthony, the fans here, I know they got to be hot, but it's a good, let me show you this thing. It's a good crowd over there, and show them real quick before this play, Jeff. A pretty good crowd for the Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders to bring in this hot Saturday. Had a lot of plans already, but they still came down. That's impressive. All right, shotgun formation. 2 to the right, 1 to the bottom. 2 backs in the backfield. Gagem gives it to number 27. That is Brown. He's going to have the first down and much more as he gets, looks like inside the 20 or right at the 20. And there's a late flag comes in over the top. Looked like some back talking there between one of the linemen and one of the linebackers. It's going to be holding, looks like, against the Red Raiders. Let's see what they do. And there's the initial sign, holding against the Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. That was very late. He must have been dragging him down the field because it looked like one of the linemen and one of the linebackers from Woodland had kind of gotten into it a little bit. They were shoving and pushing, and I think maybe he got some cloth, and they saw it, and they called it. So that's where we're at. All right.
That was a very late flag.
That was a really, really late flag, but it is what it is, and we'll go from there. All right, so it puts us back to Anthony Hertz. A 2nd down and 13 where we had a first down inside the 20. Now we got 2nd down and about 13, 14 to go, right?
Right. We call it 14.
Call it 14. 2nd and 14. Clock is at 2:06. Your Red Raiders lead Woodland 14-6.
It's time for Blaze Bunch to get into the game.
I wonder if old Derek Jeffcoat had to work today. I hadn't seen him over there. I see him on our Facebook Live feed here, but I don't know. Derek, if you're listening and working. Oh, no, trouble for Gagem as he goes down and sack. Ball's out. They never called him down. Let's see if the Red Raiders got it. I think we did. Wow. I thought he was laying on his back. I'd like to see a replay of that. It looked like Gagem was laying on his back. Ball popped out. Ref never said nothing about it, and it's all the way back to the 50, folks. Not where we want it to be. That's great for the Woodland Wolverines, but not good for us as that clock is still winding, Anthony, at 1:39.
1:40, 1:39.
Yep, there we go. 1:39, balls at the 50-yard line. Excuse me. That's going to, let's see what that is now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 20, about 26, 27 yards for a first down here for the Red Raiders. Now, keep your eye up top. Let's see if he goes back to Wilson. There's a snap. There's the throw to Wilson. It's pick 6. That's a pick 6 all day long unless Gagem can catch him. He's inside the 20, still on his feet, and that's a touchdown, Woodland Wolverines. Not what the Red Raiders needed right there as a pick 6 for the Wolverines. That is number what? Number 9 or number 3? Let's see, Anthony. What number is that?
9.
That's number 9, Katron Allen, with the pick 6 for the Wolverines. So I'll be doggone. We are right back at 12-14, and the Woodland Wolverines, you can guarantee and count on it, they're about to go for the 2-point conversion. I'll be doggone, Anthony. That is not what we needed, was it, big man?
No, we didn't need that one. Not going into halftime.
Whew! Tell you, you had a long 3rd and 28 right there. It's going to be a timeout call by the Wolverines here with 1:08 remaining. You had a long 3rd and 26. I'm sorry, it's been so hot up here. It's burning up in this place, guys. But anyway, long 3rd, 26. You know, Coach was trying to get a little bit more before the half, aggravated because that holding call killed you. We would have been inside the 20 with a first down with that run by Keyshawn. The holding call puts you way back. You get a sack, puts you way back, and you're trying to get a little something, a little momentum going into the half, and I understood what Coach was doing. But however, Gagem pick 6 to number 9 for Woodland. Like I said, that was
number 9,
Katron Allen for Woodland Wolverines, and that gives them a touchdown, and that gives them 2 points away from having this thing tied with 1 minute and 8 seconds left here in the first half. Been an exciting first half, Anthony. It hadn't been boring.
No, it's very.
I mean, it's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, it's been a pretty doggone good game. And Woodland, much improved, guys. Say what you will. The Red Raiders coming out playing with all their heart, but the Woodland Wolverines are much improved under Coach Siebert. And you kind of knew that was going to happen. His personality has to get these kids probably fired up because he's a good guy. We like him a lot in Bamberg, obviously. But he gets these guys fired up, and you can tell it. And it's showing on the field as the score is 14-12 with 1 minute and 8 left, waiting on Woodland to go for this 2-point conversion, see if they tie it up or not. Right, Anthony?
That's right.
All right.
I'll be the defensive hold.
Let's see. Hope so. All right. Shotgun formation. Looks to throw. Looks to throw. Looks to throw. Got pressure. He's going nowhere with that. Wait a minute. He's still on his feet. Has a man wide open. Goes out of bounds. That's no good. Incomplete.
He went out of bounds and came back.
I know. I don't know what he was thinking. Why would you have went out of bounds? I mean, you had nobody on you, and he's standing out of bounds. But that's a great thing for our Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders as they hold on 14-12 here with 1:08 left in the second quarter. So, didn't come back to kill you, Anthony.
He was wide open.
Boy, he was open. I don't know. I had no idea what he was doing running out of bounds. I mean, he didn't even have a defender nowhere near him. He just got, I guess he lost where he was at on the field. Had he caught it, that official was getting ready to take his hat off and throw it down and say illegal touching, so it wouldn't have counted anyway probably. But he almost had it. Almost had it. Well, right now, guys, 1:08 left here in the first half. Your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders lead 14-12. Again, thanking all of our sponsors: Vaughn Electronics, Major Graphics, Home Federal, Simmons & Loan, Pinson Insurance Agency, Rick Pinson, Bamberg Family Practice, Sweets Discount Tires and Auto Repair, Foster & Company, Nancy Foster. We got Polo Antique, Steve Leninsky, Blaze and Buzz Catering, old Buzzy Bunch, good friend of mine, and USC Salkatchie. Start there, go anywhere. Campuses in Allendale and Walterboro. All right, Ant. Waiting on it, babe. Waiting on this kickoff still.
So we get back to receive for the Red Raiders is number 33 along with number 1 and number 7, I believe that's.
Yep, that's going to be Wilson.
Wilson.
Yep. Jay Sean and number 1, that's A.J. Williams, and also 33, that's going to be our boy, right?
Yeah, number 2.
All right, there's the kick. Have not had a return of any kind today. Finally going to get one on Dunbar. Dunbar takes it at about the 14. He's at the 20, 25. Still on his feet. Up to the 30. Nice return there by Dunbar as he gets it all the way to the 30-yard line. Now, last year, if you recall, boy, it was on, wasn't it? You kicked off to our guys. We had, what was the name last year? Savalas and Savalas. Savalas Can. Savalas Can now is at Andrew Jackson Academy. Used to be a Red Raider, but decided to part ways and go somewhere else, and we respect him for that. But I tell you what, last year was a touchdown machine when they called him with Orr and them, right?
That's right.
It was something else to behold. But anyway, we'll get back there this year. The young guys hadn't had a chance today, really. That was the first returnable ball that we've had in this first half. 1 minute exactly left on the clock. Let's see what the Red Raiders decide to do. If they decide to throw it deep, what they're going to do. Somebody say stay on the action. Yeah, I see you, Bill. Oh, who's that? Bill Dibble. That's Jessica. I'm up here announcing and doing all that. I'm just trying something different here, Mr. Bill. Run up the middle. That was Ginyard, wasn't it?
Number 27.
Nope, that was Brown. Keyshawn Brown up the middle gets nowhere. Right back to the 30. They're just trying to get out of this first half. 44 seconds and counting down. Red Raiders lead 14-12 here in the first half. Been a pretty exciting first half, Anthony. Big plays. 2 big plays have gotten Woodland in this ball game. You had the long touchdown pass, and you had the long interception. Pick six. So those 2 things have kept Woodland in this contest for sure. All right, Red Raiders, here we go. Gage him in shotgun formation. Takes the snap. The give over the right side. That's going to go nowhere. There's a flag. Looked like a face mask or either a holding on the line of scrimmage. I don't know. Maybe against Woodland. The Woodland player looking like he's not excited about something, so let's see what's going on here.
12 seconds left in.
Yeah, 12 seconds here in the first half, and I needed some water. My throat is about gone, Anthony. Got to get back used to this. Personal foul, face mask, that's what I called, against the Woodland Wolverines.
WBSC-LP, Bamberg.
No, it won't, Bill. I just saw what you said. I don't think. Let's try it. Maybe it will. I've never tried it. Is that better? But it's harder to hold that way, young man. Like I said, I'm trying to get it as much as I can here. We're not going to do this whole game like this. We're just going to show briefly here and there. See if the guys can see it. And that's it, folks. That'll do us for the first half of action here at Woodland High School in Byrd, South Carolina. The score at halftime, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders 14. The home team, Woodland Wolverines 12. Got a little girl on my shoulder there, Anthony. All right, so let's thank our sponsors here before we go back to you, Bob, at the studio. Vaughn Electronics, Major Graphics, the Advertiser Herald newspaper, your best friend in Bamberg. Pinson Insurance Agency, Rick Pinson. The Bamberg Family Practice, Hires Drugs, Eddie Sanders. Ness and Jet LLC. Home Federal, Savings and Loan, Bo Griffin. Foster & Company, Nancy Foster. Sweets Discount Tires and Complete Auto Repair. Polo Antique, Steve Leninsky. Blaze and Buzz Catering, Buzzy Bunch. And the University of South Carolina, Salkatchie. Anthony, give me a little bit on your first half. What do you think, brother?
Yeah, I think both of the teams, it's hot out here. And I believe they got first game jitters along with the heat, humidity.
Well, that's what I'll say. You know, you came out last night. Your kids were excited about playing the ball game, obviously. You waited all summer long. You know, you worked out. You're out there at 6 o'clock in the morning working out, doing your exercises, doing your activities. You finally, on all week, you get excited. You wear your little good clothes on Friday. You got your jersey on. All the girls are smiling at you. All the cheerleaders are pumping up. You know, they're excited. The band's fired up. Everybody's fired up. Today, you come out here on a Saturday. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Number one, you don't have the band here playing, which we normally do. Hot Saturday. You don't have near the fans we had last night. That parking lot outside last night, Anthony, was full, was it not?
Right.
It was full. Today, not so full. So what you're seeing right now is a combination of hot, a weird start time, and first game jitters. And I'll give you another combination of just getting stuff right. It takes a while. It's like a machine. If you don't put the oil on it, you got to keep oiling it to get it right. Got to keep getting that timing belt right. Keep it going. So I think what you'll see as we progress throughout this game, even in the third and fourth quarter, you'll see your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders come out and be more well-conditioned than Woodland, and I think that's going to make a difference down the stretch. Needless to say, we're still up 14-12 here in the first half. Bob, we're going to throw it back to you for about 15 minutes, and we'll be here at Woodland, South Carolina, myself, along with Anthony Harley. Hopefully y'all can hear us pretty good. We're trying to get everything set back up. Right now, we're getting ready for the kickoff, Anthony. Woodland is set to kick. Bamberg set to receive. Who we got in that backfield back there, Anthony?
We got number 33, Jamar Dunbar, along with A.J. Williams, and number 7, Jay-Sean Wilson.
All right, Jay-Sean Wilson. All right, here's the kick by the Wolverines. It's a high end-over-end kick. Nice kick down to the 20-yard line. It's taken by
A.J. Williams.
A.J. Williams. Williams gets up to the 20, and he's taken down pretty quick right there at the 21-yard line. So very quickly, the Red Raiders are getting ready to go again here to start the second half, leading by a score of 14-12 with 11:55. Anthony, first half. Give me another one. What do you think?
I think you see a different team this second half.
I think so. I think the Red Raiders will get it going, and I think you'll see us going strong here. Got a little bit of popping here. I don't know if you can hear it, Bob, but I hear it. Hopefully that's corrected it. All right, Red Raiders now in the backfield. Okay, thank you, Bob. We were wondering. All right, Jay-Sean Wilson spread out to the left. Got a receiver at the top. In I formation, quarterback under center is Gagem. Gagem takes the snap. The give over the right side to Brown. Brown gets to the 20, up to the 18, and finally brought down. Maybe no gain. We'll see if they give him a yard or not, Anthony. Looks like not. Yeah, they're going to give him a yard. Which one? This one? Oh, that cord? Yeah.
I think your mic cord.
Oh, you think that's what it is? All right. We got a little pop in here. We didn't know what it was. We thought it was the mic cord. We got it fixed. Apologize, guys. First game, always going to have some of these things. We'll get them as we go along. There's a snap. Gagem takes it. Again, gives it over the left side to Brown. Brown's at the 25, 30. Finally going to be brought out of bounds right at the 30. Late hit there. I thought he might have got a flag for it. Did not. A little shoving and pushing a yard or two out of bounds, but it's going to be close to a first down, but not quite. Anthony looks like a yard shy. Yep, third and about a yard.
Good run by number 27.
Very good, very good. Brown, if you remember last year, real young, came in late in the season, did a heck of a job for the Red Raiders. I formation still, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. There's the snap. Give to Brown on the right side, going nowhere. That was Dunbar, number 33, going nowhere as he stopped it. 30 going to actually maybe lose a half a yard there.
4th and 1.5.
4th and a yard and a half. Don't touch that stuff, please. Move back. 4th and a yard and a half.
They're going for it.
Yeah, looks like we might go for it, Anthony. That's what I'm wondering here. All right, fans at home, we're just sitting there looking because Bamberg looks like they are going to go for it. This is a tough situation to be in right here, Anthony, if you don't get it inside the 30. But here we go, I formation. Red Raiders are going for it. They hand it off over the left side. He's going to get the first down as he gets all the way up to around the 35-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it. First down, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders, and that first down, Anthony, was brought to you by Polo Antiques, Steve Leninsky. Great job there, Red Raiders. That was a tough call for Big Butch there, Anthony. You don't get that, you put yourself in a world of hurt just about, didn't you?
In a hole.
Yep, all right, here we go. 1st and 10, Red Raiders ball at 35. 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. Oh, ball's in the air. It's picked up. Let's see. I think it bounced back to the Red Raiders, hopefully. Nope. Let's see. Nope, Woodland got it. Oh, man. I tell you, what a bad break for the Red Raiders. Running back had it. Goes in the hole, gets hit. It shoots straight up in the air, Anthony. Linebacker almost got his hands on it. Had he, guess where that would have been?
6 points.
6 points in the end zone, but instead, the Red Raiders able to knock him down at about the 26-yard line, make it 27,
Brings up 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Very surprising, that. Very. All right, not the way the Red Raiders wanted to start this second half, but Woodland now, they're in spread formation again. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom, formation across now. The 1 receiver on the top, well, he's actually coming off the field. How they break the huddle with 12 there and didn't get a penalty, Antley?
I don't know.
There's a snap, quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got some running room. Still on his feet inside the 25, probably finally brought down at the 24-yard line. Gain of about 4 for the Wolverines, brings up 2nd and 6. I tell you, not what the doctor ordered right there, Anthony Harley.
Oh, that was
this daytime game stuff, I'm telling you, boy, it puts you in a funk a little bit, and I hope we can get out of it here.
All right. Tough defense.
Yep, there's a snap. The give of the running back. He's get hit immediately. Ball's out again, and look here. Looks like Woodland got it. Let's see if they caught him down. They're pointing him down. I don't know how. He was still on his feet, but the ball shot out again, just like it did for the Red Raiders. But they call him down at the 22-yard line.
Making a tackle for the Red Raiders, number 8, Kenneth McMillan.
Brings up, we're going to call it third and about 5. Yep, 3rd and 5. Need to get to the 22, let's see, no, the 17-yard line for a first down there at the 22.
That's the first time we called Kenneth's name tonight, this afternoon.
Yep. All right, waiting on the snap. Quarterback shotgun formation for Woodland. Takes a snap. The give up the middle, running room. He's got a first down, at least close to it, Anthony. Let's see what he marks.
A yard shy.
I don't think so. If he gives him that left foot, he's not. Let's see. It'll be close, though. Yep, 4th down. They're going to call it about a half-yard shy, if that, Anthony. I tell you, you were right on it. Good job, young man. That's why I got my spot up here. He can spot, and I can't see nothing. Didn't even bring my glasses, Anthony.
All right.
Oh, man. Come on, Red Raider D. We need a tough stop D right here. 4th and inches. Woodland just got the ball on a turnover. If you're just joining us after the half, Red Raiders fumble at about the 24, 27-yard line. All right, here we go. Big formation, give. It's going to be a first down. Looks like he's got enough and some more as he goes over the 15-yard line. Probably be marked finally right at the 15. First down, the Woodland Wolverines.
In Red Raider territory.
Yep, and they're marching down to score after that turnover here, Anthony. Red Raiders lead 14-12 with 8:02 remaining here in the third quarter, but tough sledding here thus far. This has not been the same Woodland team you've seen the last few years, Anthony.
No, it's a different team.
Different team for sure. Coach Seibert has done a great job on getting his team ready. All right, spread formation again, shotgun formation for Woodland. 2 to the right, 1 to the top. There's the snap. There's the give up the middle. He doesn't have anywhere to go. Red Raiders meet him right there, and that's going to be number 6, looks like.
Number 8.
Number
Kenneth
8.
McMillan.
Big Kenneth McMillan stacks him in the hole and a loss of 2.
Big brother McMillan.
Yep, that'll bring up 12. Second down and 12. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 17-yard line there, Anthony.
All right, I believe that Red defense getting tough.
Yep. That's what you got to do. You know it's the hard. Wait a minute, got something here. I don't know. The white hat has blown the whistle. Come in and talk to one of the backs.
The ball.
All right, here we go. Winds the clock again. 7:23, third quarter. Bamberg 14, Woodland 12. Quarterback shotgun. 2 backs behind him, 2 to the right, 1 to the top. Waiting on the snap. Gets it. High snap. Recovers. Rolls out. It's going to be trouble. He's going to get sacked. No, he's still on his feet. What in the world?
The magician.
Ooh, he got lit up right there at about the 25-yard line, though. That was number 50. Who was that, Anthony?
That's Raekwon Jones.
Raekwon Jones just lit him up at the 25-yard line, but he was all the way back to the 31. Had a bunch of Red Raiders on him, struggling with him. He gets out of that. I thought it was going to be a big-time sack loss, but gets out of that, comes up, and Raekwon Jones whacks him at the 25. That'll bring up third down and forever, about 20 yards, I would say.
In pursuit that time was number 8, Kenneth McMillan, along with number 17, Dejon Bamberg.
Yep, 3rd and 20 for the Wolverines. There's a snap. High again. Pressure.
2-4.
They hit him. He's got room. It's going to be picked off right in the end zone, and that's by number 1, big A.J. Williams in the end zone. Red Raiders will get it right back at their own 20-yard line. So, what could have been disastrous on a Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raider turnover, Woodland was marching. Couple mistakes there on the offensive line for Woodland. Gets it sacked almost, and right there we got an interception. That's the second of the game for the Wolverines. The first went to nope.
Ja'Shawn Wilson.
Ja'Shawn Wilson, and the second one goes to A.J. Williams. So proud of both of those kids here early on. So the Red Raiders get by that disaster right there, Anthony, and they'll take over again here at the 20-yard line. They got a water break timeout for the team. So let's get our shout-outs going, Big Dog.
We got the shout-outs for the day. It'll be Miss Virginia Kemp, along with Betty Maxwell, Mr. Bob Clare, I know you listen up in the Lexington area.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bob.
Miss Helen Steetley, Miss Mary Lee Crosby, along with Horace Hicks. He was under the weather this week, but hope you're doing good, Horace. And Miss Myra Harmon, along with a couple of my co-workers, Mr. Micah Huddle, along with Mr. Sid Holmes.
And my boy, my car wash man, Bernard. Bernard said he was going to listen to us today. Gina Sweatman back in Bamberg. She's listening. Appreciate that, Gina. Tisha Frazier and her family's listening to us as well. She's been on early. Wendy Corlin, who is Robert Corlin's wife. And if you know, Robert Corlin does all of our films for YouTube. So remember to go to www.youtube.com. Type in WBSC Radio. We'll pop up, and you can watch every game this season, just like last season, every event we go to. So it's going to be a lot of fun for you folks back in Bamberg. All right, Red Raiders finally set to go. I formation. 3 receivers to the left, none to the right. There's the pitch. Oh, that's Brown. He's got some running room. He's all the way up to the 30-yard line, and he'll be brought down close to a first down. Anthony, a pickup of almost 10.
Right at 10.
Right at 10. Looks like they're going to give him a first down. Great job there by Brown. What's the first name? My mind. Rayshawn. I'm about to call him Deshaun. Rayshawn Brown. Now, I know they got the brothers. That's why I couldn't remember.
Keyshawn.
That's Keyshawn running. Okay. Deshaun and Keyshawn, right?
Yeah.
I coached him as well. Nice kids and mothers, a nice lady.
Keyshawn was 22 last year?
Yeah, I think so, number 22. All right, here we go. Quarterback on the center for the Red Raiders. I formation. All receivers bunch. And number 15 go in motion. There's the pitch again to Brown. Brown over the right side. He's got a little bit of running room. He's going to get it up to about the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 for the Red Raiders. Brings up 2nd and 5. Nice job. The offensive line looks like they're
pushing hard.
And getting a little bit back together here, Anthony, early on in this third quarter.
Leading for the offensive line, number 56, along with 63. That's Wes Elmer.
Got number 52 out there, Anthony. Who is that? That's going to be old Jamal Lawton. All right, here we go.
Jamal Lawton.
Yeah, Jamal. All right, here we go. I formation. Again, moving those receivers. Tight end and the wing going in motion to the left side. There's his pitch. Brown again. He's going to be close to a first down. He makes a 40. Still on his feet at the 45, all the way up to about the 46-yard line. First down, Red Raiders. And Brown is running, but somebody's down, and Brown's helmet come off. He's all right. Just lost his helmet, so he'll have to go out for a play. And coming in now is going to be number 33, Jamari Dunbar. Is it me, or does Dunbar look a little more thicker this year than he's been being?
I don't know. It might be just his number.
He just looks a little more like he's been working out, like stronger upper body and everything. He looks a little bit stronger this year. Let's see if he is. Red Raiders, like I say, a lot of new faces on that offensive line, Anthony.
Yep, a lot.
So that takes time for them to gel as a unit, and we've seen it here in this drive. There's the snap again. This time it's going to be to Dunbar to the right side. Dunbar goes nowhere, actually going to lose a yard or two. Brings up 2nd and 11, loss of 1. Okay. Running in and out. Now coming into games, number 7, Ja'Shawn Wilson. Look for a pass, maybe. What you think, Anthony?
Not quite.
You don't think so yet? You might see one. Is Brown back in the ball game? Looking for him. I don't know if he came back in or if they kept Dunbar.
Dunbar's about.
Yeah, they still got Dunbar. Okay. They got a timeout finally. Red Raiders taking a long time to get that play in, and they finally call a timeout. So, with 3:59 remaining here in the third quarter, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders still lead by a score of 14-12. We've had a good one here thus far, Anthony.
It's been a good game.
I'm telling you, we have had a good one thus far, and we are excited to see what this entire second half is going to bring as we move forward. Red Raider football is sponsored by Richard Jess, Norma Jett, Allison Hood, Adam Ness, Aaron Ness at the law firm of Ness & Jett, located at 2878 Main Highway in Bamberg. Supporting local sports is a long-standing tradition with Ness & Jett, your hometown law firm. The entire staff is there to serve you in all your legal matters. That's Ness & Jett Law Firm here in Bamberg. How about our buddies over at Home Federal Savings and Loan, Anthony, Bo Griffith, and all the fine folks at Home Federal Savings and Loan Association? Hope you're enjoying this afternoon's game. There's no place like home for savings account, certificates of deposits, loans for home and cars. That's Home Federal Savings and Loan Association, 2990 Main Highway in Bamberg. Member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender. All right, Red Raiders back ready to go. 2nd and 11. Gauge them on the center. Both again, bunch. And the wing is moving over to the right. Look for it to go to the right. Oh, naked bootleg to this side. Didn't fool him. Great job there by the corner and the defensive end on that naked bootleg. They've been trying to lull him into it all night. You saw him kept moving. You kept shifting. You kept shifting. You kept running to the shift side. That time, naked bootleg runs it back the other side, but great discipline by that defensive end and that cornerback on that play to not get a big gain there. He got 1 yard. It's back to 3rd and 10 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. So
yeah, that was a good play by it.
That was for Woodland, and like I say, we love our Red Raiders, but if the other team does something good, we're proud of them too. They're young men. This is not the professionals. We're not making $40 million per playing, so we're going to talk good about all teams. All right, here we go. Shifting again to the left side. There's a snap. We got a flag.
Well, what's on the play?
Delay a game looked like on that one, Anthony. Let's see what the call is. Yep, delay a game against the Red Raiders. That'll back them up. I don't know why all of a sudden it's taking a little bit of time getting these plays in and out. For a while there, we were running gun, and now it seems like we got close on that last one. I saw him looking at his watch. I thought we were going to get one prior to that. Ball's moved all the way back to the 39-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 15 now for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders.
The Raiders are still in Raider territory.
Yep, trying to get over that 50-yard line and trying to get some points. I tell you, we need some points, Anthony. One touchdown and you're in trouble, If you give up one, you get one. That'll put you 7-9 points ahead and make you feel a lot better, wouldn't it?
That's right.
I don't know what they're showing on their screen. There it goes. He's wiping the screen out fine. Jumbotron here is real nice, Anthony. All right, quarterback drops back. Is gauging the throw. Has a man wide open his bunch. He's got it. He's at a 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders, number 37. Blaze Bunch. Guess what he can do? He can call his grandma Nancy and tell her to throw on the biscuits because he's in the end zone, big dog.
He's in the end zone. That's some tight end play.
Yep, that's what we talked about, that tight end. Need to get some tight end play, They finally did it right there. They threw it to the tight end. And Blaze Bunch, buddy, that's a big boy. That is a big-time receiver. And I look for him to go somewhere in a few years to a college program, and you can look for it. All right, coming in to kick his 3rd tonight, number 14, Hunter Bridges. That's Trent Conard's son, if you didn't know. Proud of my baby. Let's see if he can make his 3rd in a row. Come on, big dog. Waiting on the snap. Offsides against Woodland. I don't know what you better do. You better do something. Oh, got a flag. Let's see. Offsides against the Woodland Wolverines. That is John, they called him down there. J. John Jenkins, number 27, jumps offside there for the Wolverines. Bamberg deciding what they're going to do, if they're going to kick it still or they're going to go for 2. They're looking back. Everybody's looking, he's pointing. You say kick the thing. All right. Good job, Coach Crosby. Get the points on the board. This is a vital kick right here, Anthony. You're up by 8 right now. Touchdown, 2-point conversion ties it. This kick will put it out of reach, 9 points at least to where you still got the lead. Come on, Hunter. Snap. Ball's down. Kicks up. Looks good to me. Let's see. And it is 3 for 3 tonight. That was old number 14, Hunter Bridges. Daddy will be happy when he gets home tonight and talk good about the old boy. 21-12 with 3:03 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Your Red Raiders finally go up a little bit bigger there, Anthony. That's 9 points, and that's big.
Trent, Hunter talked earlier. He said that's about $100 per kick.
Oh, no, he better get a job. A J-O-B. Look at that. Ain't $100 a kick. Boy, look at, did he eat this morning? Is he going to be able to eat tonight? That's your money, buddy. You better be glad. You got electricity, got air conditioning on you. You better be happy, son. I love you, but no. The Bamberg-Ehrhardt football game of the week is proudly presented by Keep Bamberg County Beautiful, reminding you that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Think about out-of-town folks passing through our community. If litter is present, won't they get the wrong impression of the place we all call home? If we keep Bamberg County clean and beautiful, we'll have an even greater chance to attract new industry and folks to our community. The message is presented by Keep Bamberg County Beautiful grant program. All right, Anthony, and that's a good thing. Mallory Beering has done a great job to keep Bamberg County beautiful. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of trash has been picked up lately.
That's right.
Tons and tons of it, so we're getting right,
Back to kick for the Red Raiders is Kamari Bingley.
Kamari Bingley, here's your baby girl. Boom. He kicked another one, low line drive, picked up at about the 15-yard line, bobbled and stobbled. He gets it up. He's at the 30. Fast young man there. All the way up to about the 34-yard line. That boy's fast, ain't he?
Quick.
Woo. He looked like a rocket jet.
Making that tackle was the host of Raiders along with number 3, number 24, and number 17.
Yep, that was a great job there by the Red Raider
defense.
Well, kicking team.
Kick team.
I couldn't think of the name of them. Kicking team. Yeah, it was a great job, good coverage there. That young man was quick, and if you wasn't being in a hurry, you'd be in trouble. But
all right, 2:56 left in the third quarter. 21-12. Your Red Raiders over the Woodland Wolverines down in Byrd, South Carolina.
yeah, we got an official timeout right now. It's like a cramp on number 17 there. Who was
Dejan.
Dejan Bamberg had to go down. Looked like he has got a cramped up leg. All right, guys, we're going to go back here in a minute to the Facebook page, show you a little bit of footage around here and what's going on with myself and Anthony Harley. While we got this, I'll try to set it up. But don't forget, guys, you can go to our Facebook page. It's WBSC Radio Bamberg. You'll see the antenna there with a little lightning coming out the top showing it is sending. But join us on Facebook. We do a lot of things on there. We'll give you coverage if we have delays in games or anything like that. The Facebook page is pretty good, I think. You, Anthony?
Yeah, great.
Keeps everybody all informed and all. You get to see a picture of me and Anthony riding up here today. I put that on there. How about that, Big Dog?
That's right.
But we love it each and every week, and we are very, very glad that you, the listener, joins us. Without you, we wouldn't be doing this, and mainly it's for fun. I mean, it's to promote our kids in Bamberg, a community that we all love and we all care about. I mean, these young men, like I say, you think about today, guys, it's 11 o'clock in the morning when they started this contest. They're out here for the love of the game, and that's it. I mean, they don't make money, they don't do this, they just love football, and they do it for our enjoyment. And if you get a chance to see one of the young men around town, tell them thank you. Win, lose, or draw, they're doing a good job, and they're trying to promote our community and their school, and it's their love for the school is the reason they play. So let's try to thank them if you see them around town, because they do a great job. Same thing with the coaches. Guys, you forget a lot of times, you say, well, they're the coach, they get paid for it. They do, but they get hot too, Anthony. When it's 120 degrees out there and you're out there coaching,
Everybody's hot.
Everybody's hot. So, I mean, you get out there and thank those guys when you see them around town and tell them how much we appreciate all they do. All right, we're still in a little bit of delay here due to the fact somebody's hurt.
Dejan had the cramp.
Wasn't a major hurt.
Legs.
Yep.
He's
All
off.
right.
He's good.
Yep. All right, guys, be sure to go to the page. We're going to go Facebook Live here for a few minutes, show you a little bit of the action and what's going on around here. Woodland Wolverines, same thing. Shotgun formation, 3 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Quarterback and shotgun, takes a snap. He's going to keep it, rolling to his left side. Cornerback comes up, boom! Nice job. That's number 21 that came up like a rocket. And 21 wasn't that
Gerald Manigault
Manigault?
with number 24, Josh Singleton.
But I tell you what, Gerald Manigault, from that corner position, looked like he came up like a rocket. Did you see him?
Yeah, blowed it wide open.
I'm telling you, that was unbelievable. Proud of my buddy there. All right, we're trying something different here, boys, but we are having a good time here today watching our Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Hope you're enjoying it, too, and trying to bring you all the action. Second down and about 14 for Woodland. There's the snap. Little bubble screen, incomplete, over to the right side, goes nowhere. A little swing pass, rather. My bad. Goes nowhere, Anthony. Brings it up now, third down and about 15 for
Third and long.
Woodland Wolverines.
With 2:17 left in the third quarter.
Anthony, the score is really good. It's 21-12. Your Red Raiders lead here with 2:17, but the score is not indicative of how it played. They had the one long touchdown pass. They had the interception, pick six. Other than that, the offense really for Woodland is not going anywhere. There's a pass behind the receiver. That's incomplete, brings up fourth down and 15. But really, Woodland, if you think about it, they have not done much on offense.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They had the one big long pass play. You had the one pick six that moved the ball.
A fumble they got.
Yeah, a couple fumble, but, that was on us, really. He's got lucky, put his helmet on the ball, popped straight up in the air. That's going to happen. But overall, Red Raider defense, I thought, has played pretty good today.
Played good.
Now, if you're just joining us, Bamberg, the score was 14-12 right here just momentarily ago before Woodland got the ball. Blaze Bunch, long pass of about 70 yards, 75 yards.
From Cole Gagem.
Oh, bad snap on his kick, but he gets it off. Terrible kick as it goes to, I don't know where it went. It might have been about a 20. Well, actually, from the line of scrimmage, it's a 5-yard gain is all it would have been as it goes to the 45 or either the 50. Let's see where they mark it. I couldn't tell. It went so fast out of bounds,
Yeah. Like a frisbee.
It did. I think it was still moving it back. All right, they're going to put it at about the 47-yard line. That's where the Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders will take over, and this is where we need another touchdown, Anthony, to put this thing away. You get one right here, it's going to break some spirits, you know what I mean?
That's right.
And so that's what we need to do right here, just to get one and get this thing moving.
Remember, T.E.
Tight end, you think they might try it again? I don't know. They probably run the ball here, try to get this clock down with 2:09, then you might see it, but you never know, Anthony. At quarterback, Gagem, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Running back in the backfield is Brown. Oh, it goes to Brown. I don't know where it was supposed to go, but Gagem keeps it. He's going to gain about a yard. That was a bad high snap. I don't know if Keyshawn was trying to grab it or, but everybody was, wasn't he? He was going everywhere. Just making sure we kept it.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9, 1:50 and counting down here in the third quarter. Your Red Raiders lead 21-12. We're in Woodland High School, South Carolina. Bird, Big Bird. All right, waiting on the shotgun snap. Takes it. Rides him in the hole. Looks like Gagem kept it. Maybe for a gain of 2, 3 at the most. We'll call it 2. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders.
At the 43 of Woodland.
Yep.
43 and a half.
43 and a half yard line. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to get my stuff right now. Whew. It is hot in here. If you don't believe me, ask me. Right, Anthony?
That's right.
I'm sweating like a little pig up here. But I can't imagine how them young men are feeling right now. You? Helmets on. All right, 3rd and 7 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Ball's at the 44-yard line.
Got another quarterback in there.
Who was that? Number 10. That's
Payne
Osborne. Yep.
Got the leg game on the Red Raiders.
Yep, it's going to back us up 5 more. That'll put us at 3rd and 12 here, Anthony. That's about the second or third delay of game we've had today. That's the first game jitters. You have that every year. You can wait on that and know what's coming just about, Trying to get things in and out, get the flow of what you want to do. So that doesn't really worry me that bad. Payne Osborne, shotgun formation. He's got Brown by him there, Anthony. Number 27 gives to Brown. Brown on the right side. It's going to gain a few, but not many. He's going to get past the original line of scrimmage, gain about 2, so that'll bring up 4th down and 8 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders.
It should be right at the 45 of Woodland.
Yeah, I think they're going to mark him right there at it. Yep. So that's about 4th and 7, we'll call it. How about that?
34 seconds and counting left in the third quarter.
Yep, 30. There we go, 29. We got a player down for Woodland, but he jumps back up finally.
Blaze Bunch coming in to punt for the Red Raiders.
Yep.
He might don't get it off for the clock run off.
They might let it run that way. You got 8 seconds difference. You're going to have to kick it. You better kick it before it runs off. You're going to get a delay of game, and he may not care. Let's see, 3, 2, 1. Bink. There's your delay of game. All right, another delay of game for the Red Raiders. They got a clock, guys. Come on, you got to see that. What is that whistle keeps blowing over here, Anthony?
I've been hearing
every single play. Every time we snap the ball, I hear a whistle down here. I didn't figure that out somewhere down in this area right here. I don't know what in the world it is. All right, Blaze Bunch set the punt for the Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Back deep to receive for Woodland. That's number 7. That is Leonard James. Nice high kick by Bunch. Goes back. Oh, it goes off the top of a Red Raiders helmet into the end zone. That was number 19 for Bamberg. Kevin Wright got one off the top of the head there. Great job, Kevin. Not playing soccer now. You can't head one out here. I don't know what in the world he's thinking, but that thing went right off the top of his helmet. It like a bullet. Pew! Off the top of his helmet. It's kind of embarrassing. We'll have to pick at him when you see him, right?
That's the end of the third quarter.
Yep, that'll do it for the third quarter. Your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders 21, the Woodland Wolverines 12. We head into the 4th and final quarter of game number 1. Had a delay, if you're wondering why we're out here on the radio today on a Saturday at 12 o'clock. Or 12, what is it now, almost 1?
Almost 12:40.
Yeah, whatever it is. Anyway, on this time of the day, if you're wondering why we're out here, it's because last night we came, we saw, we went home, we didn't see football today, Anthony. Nope. Bunch of lightning, bunch of crying, bunch of ready to go, like I told them earlier today in the broadcast. It felt almost like Christmas that, Merry Christmas, son, but guess what? Santa didn't bring you a present. Go home. That's what I felt like. How about you, Ant?
Yeah, I felt the same way, Trent.
Right now, though, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders leading 21-12 here in the 4th and final quarter. Myself, along with Big Anthony Harley back here. Anthony, tell everybody how you doing.
Hello, how everybody doing?
All right. We'd like to thank our sponsors again today. Vaughn Electronics, Major Graphics, Advertiser Herald Newspaper, Pinson Insurance Agency with Rick Pinson, Bamberg Family Practice, Board of Public Works, the Bamberg Board of Public Works, Hires Drugstore, Eddie Sanders Ness and Jet LLC, Home Federal Savings and Loan, Foster and Company, Nancy Foster. We'll get the rest in a moment here as we get started back. Woodland's in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. There's a snap. Quarterback rolls out to the left. He's got trouble. Oh, he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, looks like, though, Anthony.
Probably pick up about a half a yard, not quite a half.
Yep. Not quite a half, but he's going to be right there. 2nd and 10. I tell you, it's hard to get in a daytime game, ain't it, Anthony?
It's very hard.
I know we sound boring at home, guys, but I'm telling you, this daytime stuff is tough. And the kids feel the same way. They were ready last night. All right, there's the snap. Fakes, throws it over to the right. Has a screen. Little seam, cuts inside. He's got it. He's still on his feet at the 30. Still on his feet. Finally slammed down there. Who was that slammed him, Anthony?
Number 33, Jamari Dunbar.
Woo, Jamari rode him down like a donkey.
Tackle.
Yeah, rode him down like a big giant donkey, but not before he got a first down there.
Picked up about 12 yards on the pass.
Yep.
11 and a half.
1st and 10 for the Wolverines at the ball's placed at the 31-yard line. There's a give up the middle. Not much, maybe 1, maybe 2 for the Wolverines.
They gave him 1.
Yep, going to give him about 1. That'll be 2nd and 9 for Woodland. All right, let's see what happens here. Shotgun formation, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. We're going to try that same thing again, a little quick out, and it's going nowhere. The Red Raiders sniff that out and throw him down in a hurry for a loss, Anthony.
Number 33 on the tackle, that's Jamari Dunbar, along with number 21, Gerald Bamberg-Ehrhardt. Gerald blew the play up, and Jamari came in and made the tackle.
Puts them back all the way to their own 29-yard line. They got to get to the 43 for a first down there. So let's see what happens here. 14 yards.
Gerald's having a good game today, Trent.
Yeah, he has. He's played really well. All right, there's a handoff up the middle, and bam, he read that hole by Big Jack.
Number 11, Jack McDonald.
Jack McDonald. Old McDonald had a farm. He met him in the hole. He ain't lying. Anybody lit him up.
That closed up fast.
Woo! Jack got a cramp in that thigh now as he runs off the field holding it. You see?
Yeah.
Tell you, boy, it's hot. It is hot down there on that field. The humidity is unreal. I told somebody the other day, we had hotter days, obviously, back in July, but it seems like lately with this humidity, it's 10 times hotter. You know what I mean?
It's
tough, boy. Tough on you. All right, right now what you got is 4th down and long forever. 4th and 14 for Woodland, and they are set to punt. Back to kick catch for the Red Raiders, number 7, Jay Sean Wilson.
Along with number 12, Reese Ziegler.
Oh, Reese going to try one. All right, there's the
Reese
kick.
got one.
Yep, Reese going to be able to return it. Let's see what he does.
Yeah.
He's up at the 50, 45, 40. I don't know where he marks him out of bounds at, but he was still a nice return. It's going to be on the Woodland side. Looks like at about the 43-yard line. Nice return there by Reese Ziegler. Almost a 20-yard return. Not bad, eh, Anthony?
Yeah, that's right. Reese is walking to the sideline, tiptoeing on the sideline.
Yep, looking tough. Again, thanks to our sponsors, Sweets Discount Tires and Auto Repair, Complete Auto Repair, Polo Antique, Steve Leninsky, Blaze and Buzz Catering, Buzzy Bunch, and the University of South Carolina Salkatchie with campuses in Allendale and Walterboro. Still registering for fall classes. Call them today. All right. Here we go.
9:24 left in the 4th quarter.
21-12. Gage him, rides him in the hole, finally gives it off to Brown. Brown stays on his feet. Nice. Probably his best run of the night. Still on his feet. Inside the 30. What a run.
Down to about the 27.
Well, I think they're going to mark him back a little bit, maybe. I don't know. You got officials standing both spots, so you don't even know exactly where they're going to put him at.
At the 33.
Yep, we'll mark it right at the 33-yard line, but is that enough for a first down?
Move the chains.
Yep, move him. He's waving away. So first down for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders, and that was Brown's best run of the night, in my opinion.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that was a horse run. You know what I'm saying? You get people hitting you, and you're still riding. That's what you need to get this thing going. All right, here we go. Shotgun. Rides him again. Shouldn't have gave it that time there, Mr. Gajan, but he does, and he's hit for a loss. Is Brown. It's going to be about a 4-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 14 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Might be 15, Anthony.
It's about 14.
So you got 2 there. Yeah, about 14. That's still tough, boy, I tell you. But that's the stuff Gajan will learn as time goes on, though. You know, when to hold it, when to let go of it, and you'll see that. And today's not a bad day to learn it, but he, right there, he rode him. You see the man on top of you. The tackle was in there. You should pull it and try to get outside. I mean, but that'll come as we progress later on in the season. All right, that time he doesn't give it. He keeps it, and he's got some room. He's on his left. Gets past the 30 to the 25. Inside the 20, maybe, or just outside. Let's see where they mark him. Looks like they're doing it about the 23, aren't they?
It'd be close first down.
I think he's got enough. Let's see where they mark it.
It'd be right on it.
I tell you, Gage,
Move the chains. First down.
First down, move to change. Your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders with 8:26 remaining here in the fourth and final period. 21-12. Bamberg-Ehrhardt leads the Woodland Wolverines. I was looking at something there. Yep. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation for Gagem. Who's that in the backfield now? Number 33, Jamari Dunbar. Give to Dunbar at the middle. Dunbar goes nowhere. I tell you, man, we just got to get a little more explosive off that offensive line. We got them, like right there, you see they made contact at about the 26-yard line, Anthony. That means they're pushing us back. We can't have that.
No.
Because if the line of scrimmage was a yard or two up, that means if they can hit you right there and our guys are standing in front of them, they are pushing us back. And that will come as well with experience. And these guys are young on this offensive line this year. It's a new offensive line. And I think as you see them working and going, that they'll get better. Amy Hightower, glad to see you join us tonight. I hope you're having a great afternoon. Shotgun formation, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Here we go. Handoff again goes to Ginyard. Ginyard over the right side. He stumbles and bumbles. Gain of about a yard. And get us past the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 9 for your Red Raiders. We need to get down to what, Anthony, about the 14, 13-yard line?
About the 13.
I need to get down this 13-yard line on this 3rd down. So it brings up 3rd and 8 for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders.
All right. All right, Jay Sean will get this one.
Think so?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Nope. Keeper, Gage him up the middle. He's going to get stopped right at the 20, so it's not going to be enough for a first down, needless to say. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6, and we'll call it 7, Anthony.
Everybody Cole's holding his hand.
I tell you what, I know who's listening to us back in Bamberg is old Big James, Popcorn Kid. You know Popcorn?
Yeah, no Popcorn.
Popcorn's my buddy, man. I tell you what, he is one faithful guy of Red Raider football, and especially with us here on WBSC. Popcorn, glad you're listening, big dog. Hope you're having a good afternoon. I need to come by and see you, big man. Need something, holler at me.
We got another quarterback in.
All right, Payne Osborne coming back in.
I believe Gage him holding his hand.
We got about 6 yards here. 6 yards to go for a first down with Osborne. We're going to get a timeout now by the Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. All right, so we're bringing you the action here from from Woodland, South Carolina, the Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders and but the Woodland Wolverines. Boy, I tell you what, it's hot up here, Anthony. I feel like I'm about to faint.
It's hot.
I'm getting delirious, folks. Sorry, you can see my face. I'm about red as a doggone tomato. Not much air blowing through here much. The advertisers that we have, we thank all of them. Vaughn Electronics, Major Graphics, Advertiser Herald Newspaper, Pinson Insurance Agency, Rick Pinson, the Bamberg Family Practice, Hires Drugs, Eddie Sanders, Ness and Jet, LLC, Home Federal, Savings and Loan, Bo Griffin, Foster and Company, Nancy Foster, Sweets, Discount Tires and Complete Auto Repair, Polo Antique, Steve Leninsky, Blaze and Buzz Catering, Buzzy Bunch, and the University of South Carolina, Salkehatchie. And I tell you, Anthony, if anybody would like to advertise with the Bamberg-Ehrhardt, during the Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raider football season on WBSC 102.3, you can contact the station, contact myself, Trent Kinder, and Anthony Harley, or Jeff Dybel, and we'll get you signed right up today. All right, so give us a call. We'll tell you all the details. If you want to be hold on, here we go. We got the snap. Finally come back to play real fast. There's a throw deep in the end zone. Nobody's there. Incomplete, going nowhere. Trying to throw it in the back of the end zone, but it wasn't enough to room in between the receiver and the back of the end line, so he couldn't have gotten it if he wanted to. Now, but what I was telling you is if you want to sponsor or be on Red Raider football, it's $50 or something for an individual sponsor. You can do that any day of the week. Who's that, bro? Oh, we knew that. Yeah, we know it. Yeah, Sweets Discount Tires and Complete Auto Repair. We thank them for being with us. That's Koski, Mr. Sweet, and also Miss Carey. I tell you what, they do a great job up there, and they are big, huge supporters, Anthony. Red Raider football, I tell you. And it's a big, the community as a whole. We thank everybody because we got a lot of faithful listeners, Anthony. A lot of faithful people that go to our YouTube videos, our Facebook videos, Facebook Live, whatever it may be. They do it all, and we thank them so much for all they do because without you, we couldn't make this as good as we try to make it. You know what I mean, Anthony?
Right.
But if you'd like to be a sponsor, contact us. We'd love to have you this year. If you want to be an individual sponsor, like a person like Popcorn, just say you wanted to be a sponsor this year, you can do it, and it's only $50 for you, and the others it's a little bit more, but not too much. We keep it cost comparative as a sponsor. and a donor to make this happen. We don't do advertising, obviously. We just do donors. So we just thank you for being a donor to make this possible, to be able to bring it to you, the fan, here on WBSC 102.3. All right, Woodland takes the snap, 1st and 10 from the 20. He pitches it out, and that ball's behind him on the ground. I don't know if he got it in time. Let's see. Wave your hand somewhere. Oh, Woodland. They gave it to Woodland. I didn't think he was in bounds enough to get it, but it does drop him back all the way to the 14-yard line. Loss of 6 on the play brings up 2nd and 16, Anthony.
WBSC-LP Bamberg.
Yep. I tell you, Anthony.
That legal ID.
Yep. Thank you, buddy. All right, there's a snap and the throw. Throws behind him, and almost intercepted right there as it popped up in the air. Who was that, Anthony?
Gerald Manigault, number 21. Gerald had a good game, having a good game tonight.
Yeah, Gerald has really played tonight. Now, he didn't play last year, did he, much?
Yeah, he played.
He wasn't a starter, though, was he?
No,
I don't think he was. But I tell you what, he stepped up to be a starter. He has had one well of a defensive game today. We'll try to do a player of the week each week, Anthony, just like we did last year. Obviously, we're not doing the coaches show this year, but we'll present it to him during the week. I'll try to get that set up again, because I thought that was a good thing. The kids really enjoyed getting their little certificate of doing well. We got a timeout now by Woodland. Time left on the clock, 6:10. Your score, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders 21, the home team, Woodland Wolverines 12. Red Raiders trying to hold on, Anthony, for game number 1, win number 1. Next Friday night will not be Red Raider action, it'll be Andrew Jackson action. They'll be playing the Jefferson Davis Academy over in Blackville, South Carolina. We'll be bringing you that game. Game time starts at 7:30. We'll go live at 7:15. Then, next Saturday night, to meet us the game of the year, Anthony.
That's right.
Game of the year, even though it's not a conference game, it's not anything like that. But we will be at South Carolina State University at the university's football stadium, Bulldog Oliver C. Dawson Stadium, on August 27th. That's next Saturday versus C.E. Murray.
Playing on the turf.
On the turf. It's going to be entertainment. I tell you, I go to a lot of games over there during the year. I mean, me and Hunter are right over there and watch him play, and that is a nice stadium. I don't know if you've been in it lately, but that thing is nice. They have really worked on it, spent a lot of money on it, and made it look good.
Yeah.
A lot of money he had. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, it got to look good. Yeah, we ain't going to talk about my old school like that. But anyway, yeah, a lot of money they ain't got.
All right, Red Raiders on defense.
All right, here we go. What we got? Here's a snap.
Shotgun.
Looks a throw. Has a man there. Pick, boom. AJ number 2 today, baby.
Right.
All right, my boy, big number 1, AJ Wilson. I don't know if you saw it, guys. I was doing all kind of way. Had his second pick there of the game. That's the third of the game. 2 for AJ and 1 for our buddy
Jay Sean.
Jay Sean has had a good career against Woodland. That's his 3rd interception.
Right.
2 last year and 1 this year, so he's had 3 in his career against Woodland.
Closing out his senior year.
Yep, and that might do it, get close to doing it with 6:04 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Bamberg-Ehrhardt leads 21-12 as they take over at their Woodland Wolverines 45-yard line. So that's where we're at. Great job there, A.J. Wilson and Williams. And a great kid too. I love old A.J. Now I'm telling you.
He's a quarterback now.
Oh, they got A.J. at the QB position. Let's see. A.J.'s good. Let's see what he does here. He ain't holding the ball. Talking about you too much, A.J. And you got rode down hard. Sorry about that, buddy. A.J. gonna knock me out when he sees me. I told all that good about him. Nah, that wasn't his fault. It was a high snap. A little bit, not real high, but a little high, and it kind of butterfingered off of him, but that's all right. Suck it down now in a long, long way, Anthony. What we got? 5, 10, 15, 18, 28 yards. Second.
The quarterback is sitting on the bench with his shirt off, jersey off.
Cole's got his jersey on? He's probably all right. They probably just told him to sit down and rest the rest of his game, you know. Big Chelsea Osborne's with us. Hey, Chelsea. Glad you joined us today and listening to us on WBSC. He moved a little early there, didn't call it. That's Ginyard over the left side. He's going to gain maybe 1 or 2. Brings up 2nd and 25 for your Red Raiders.
Well, Payne is coming in the quarterback now.
All right, Big Payne Osborne now coming in at quarterback for the Red Raiders. Going out the game, number 1, A.J. Williams. Guys, thank you for joining us today again. Your Red Raiders lead 21-12 here in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes remaining. Not our normal setup on a Saturday, but like I said, we tried to do the best we could today and get it where we're at, and hopefully you enjoyed today's broadcast. There's a snap. Payne. It's a give again.
James Ginyard.
Yep, up the middle. Not much there to get. Maybe a gain of 2, 3. We're getting 4. Still in that original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th and 5, 10, about 18 yards. So it'll be a punting, probably Blaze Bunch coming in, and he is, to kick for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders. Again, we'd like to tell you next Friday night, we'll have a special broadcast, Andrew Jackson versus Jefferson Davis Academy in Blackville. And Saturday again is C.E. Murray at South Carolina State University. First time with Red Raiders have ever played over there, I think, Anthony. Well, I was talking to Coach earlier, and he said that it's going to be a fun, eventful night. And a memorable night for some kids, that's never seen a college stadium like that, much less played on one. I think that's going to be fun,
That's right. It's going to be a great game.
Yep. We'd like to thank, I see Murray whipped somebody last night.
Yeah,
I can't remember who it was.
I
had to score somewhere, but I'll look for it in a moment. But they whipped the dickens out of somebody last night. All right. Sponsors again, thank you very much. USC Salkehatchie, Blaze and Buzz Catering, Polo Antique, Steve Loninsky, Sweets Discount Tires and Complete Auto Repair, Foster & Company, Home Federal Savings and Loan, Ness and Jet, Hires Drugs. We also got Bamberg Family Practice, Pinson Insurance Agency, Rick Pinson, Advertiser Our Newspaper, Major Graphics, and Vaughn Electronics. So thank all you guys for all you do each and every week, bringing the fans the Red Raider football. Here's Blaze Bunch getting ready to punt. Waiting on the ball. There's the snap. There's the kick, and that's a boot. Went over his head. Let's see if we can keep it in. Oh, yep, there you go. Well, he might pick it up. No, he decided not to at about the 12-yard line. So, nice kick there for Blaze. That's about a 50-something yard boot there, man.
He put foot in that one.
Yep, that was a big boot there. What? Yeah. All right, trying to see if they can ride with the mom. Yeah, you can ride with your mom. You gonna ride me? I'm trying to catch rides here from children. Sorry about that, folks. All right. 4:32 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Ball's placed at the 12-yard line. Woodland Wolverines getting ready to take over on their own 12. That thing slowed down a lot, ain't it, boy? It's like we was going hippity-hop, and now it's going stippity-stop and almost stopped. All right, there's a handoff to the Wolverines. Ball's out. Red Raiders have it. I can tell you that. We jumped on that one quick. Let's see if they give it to us.
Nick Harmon, I believe.
Yep.
That's Hughes.
Nicholas Hughes, yep. He's got it. Let's see, they pointing. Yep. Red Raider
number 3. Yeah,
Nick Hughes. Yep, Nick Hughes. So that's Red Raider football, and we're going to get it at about the 12-yard line, and that is great for our Red Raiders. That's the 4th turnover today by Woodland Wolverines. 3 interceptions and a fumble there, Anthony.
All right. Osborne is back at quarterback.
Yep. Red Raiders only have 1 turnover today. That was that big fumble to start the second half.
And the interception.
But we did have the interception for the pick 6. You are correct. Thank you, Anthony. So it's been a let's see, that'd be what, 4, 5, 6, or 7 turnovers in this one game already. So it's kind of sloppy, but you expect that in game 1, especially on an odd day like a Saturday. There's a snap. There's the give to Brown up the middle. He's moving the pile at the 10. Still on his feet. Maybe down to about the 5-yard line. Let's see where they mark him, Anthony. They're going to mark him in about the 6, but that was a heck of a push there by the offensive line and by Rayshawn Brown.
Trent, I think high school should play on Friday and college play on Saturday.
Oh, I'm with you. That's the way it ought to always stay, because I'm telling you, this Saturday stuff's tough, boy. I'm ready for some cool weather. How about you?
I'll be supposed to get down in the 70s next week.
Ooh, I want that at 70s.
Next week at night.
At night. Well, we got to be good, because this humidity has been a killer.
I'll take it.
All right, here we go. Osborne under center. I formation. Hand off to the deep back. That's Brown. Brown's going to get hit immediately. May have gotten a half a yard, if any. Right outside the 5 is where he is at. Clock steady ticking down to 3:32 and counting. 4th and final period. Your Red Raiders lead 21-12. Looking to add some more, Anthony. Nothing. That never hurts when you get 1 more point, make it look a little better on the scoreboard, even
That's right.
with the win.
Always.
Yeah. I mean, 1 point's enough. You know, if you win at 13-12 and you got 3 minutes left and you're about to win, I'd be happy with that too. But
we got a Woodland player down on the field.
Yep, I think he's got a cramp now. Let's see. Yep. All right, so with 3:16 remaining here in the 4th and final period, score, your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders 21, Woodland Wolverines 12. We got a timeout. We'll visit one of our sponsors here, Anthony, and we're going to visit the Bamberg Family Practice. This play-by-play broadcast of this afternoon's Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raider football game on WBSC Radio is being presented in part by Dr. Danette McElhaney and the staff of the Bamberg Family Practice, 450 North Street in Bamberg. Bamberg Family Practice is open from 8 to 5 weekdays and specializes in family medicine. That's Dr. Danette McElhaney and the staff at Bamberg Family Practice, 450 North Street in Bamberg.
WBSC-LP, Bamberg.
All right, we'll let that one slip up on us a little bit, Jeff, but we'll get it. Yeah, he's got a cramp down there, is all, Anthony. He's looking pretty good. He's just got a little bit of cramp. He's shaking his legs up, so he'll be back on all right in a minute. That's a player from Woodland right now that is injured, or is down. I wouldn't say he was injured. All right, how about our friends over at Hires Drugstore, Anthony? You know, that's Bamberg's only locally owned pharmacy. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yep, sir, I knew that.
It's an old name with a lot of heritage and has become new again. That's the new Hires Drugstore, is now open at 12253 Heritage Highway across the road from the Bilo Shopping Center, offering a complete line of sundries as well as prescription drugs. Eddie Sanders, owner and pharmacist, even offers free local delivery for folks who no longer drive. Hires Drugstore is your locally owned and operated pharmacy, 12253 Heritage Highway in Bamberg. All right, Red Raiders back under center as Payne Osborne takes the snap, looks, ooh, nice naked bootleg to his right. Oh, and he's going to get hit at about the 12-yard line, not getting much on it, but I tell you what, at first that thing looked like it was open, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked wide open.
It did, and those corners come back and fought back and did great. Also, Anthony, I'd like to give a shout-out, as you like to say, to O'Donnell Kirby and his grandson Aiden. They are listening to us right now in their living room in Bamberg, so they've enjoyed the game, they said today, and they are listening to us back in the Berg. So thank them, and thank you all for listening to us. We are very excited that we have a lot of folks back in Bamberg listening to us. Also, we got James and Christy Brewer in Bamberg, and their kids, they're listening to us, so thank you for that.
All right.
All right, Anthony, fourth down and about, we're going to call it 5, looks like, eh?
Yep. Who's the
Fourth down and about 4 or 5. Payne's the quarterback.
Oh,
Red Raiders trying to knock it in right here. Let's see what they do. There's a pitch to the outside to Brown. Brown cuts it back inside, but he's going nowhere. Still on his feet, though, I tell you. Thought he broke it there for a minute, but not enough. Didn't gain a yard, and that'll be a turnover for your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders, as Woodland will take it over at their
fifth down.
Yep, take it over on their own 11-yard line. 12:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Score again: Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders 21, the Woodland Wolverines 12.
Well,
Phew, Anthony, been a hot one, ain't it, bud?
it's hot.
Tell you what, been a hot one. This ain't like a Friday night, folks. I'm telling you. I know we hadn't been on our game as we normally are. You'd like to say,
Right.
but hopefully you've gotten the gist of it. You've seen what's happened here, and you know what we're doing. But it has been one hot game up here. They got air conditioning, thank goodness. They ain't feeling much of it, but they got 2 of them up here, right?
Right.
Yep. But we're trying to make the best we can up here with 2:20 remaining. Here goes Woodland Wolverine. There's a snap. Quarterback rolls to his left. He's going to keep it. He's got plenty of running room. He's at the 20, 25, still on his feet, all the way up past the 30, maybe to the 31. Let's see where they mark him. That was a nice run there by that quarterback, Anthony. And the linebacker trying to get over. I couldn't tell who that was that dove at him. It looked like number 24. Who was that?
That's Josh Singleton.
Josh Singleton trying to get his feet, but was unable. And
he stepped out. I believe Jay Sean Wilson pushed him out of bounds at the 30.
Yep, just joining us, Bamberg leads 21-12 here in the fourth and final quarter with 2 minutes remaining. Handoff up the middle goes nowhere on first down. Ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line, brings up 2nd and 10 for the Wolverines.
Making the tackle for the Red Raiders is number 3, Nicholas Hughes.
Anthony, I see where Aaron Ness is joining us as well. Thank you, Aaron, for all you do. Thank you for Ness and Jet. Y'all being a proud sponsor of our thing, and thank you and congratulations to you for joining the firm. There's a snap, and the quarterback throws incomplete, brings up 3rd and 10 for Woodland. For a while there, Anthony, this thing looked like it was close. I was getting a little nervous. Yeah. Woodland had a long touchdown pass to almost tie it up. It went. Bamberg scores early on their first possession. It goes 7-6. Woodland misses the PAT. After that, it stayed pretty good. Bamberg. Then all of a sudden, that pick 6, put us at 14-12. Then we got a little nervous,
Right. And Bamberg scored again.
Yep.
On a long pass.
All right, there's a snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle trying to make something happen. He's going to get to the 35-yard line, and that's it for that. A minute and 28 and counting down as we sit here.
4th down.
Samantha Armstrong's with us. Thank you, Samantha. I hope you're enjoying today's contest between your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders and the visitor, or the home team, Woodland Wolverines. Guys, I'm trying to show y'all, if I can, this Jumbotron. It's what we need in Bamberg for everybody to get to talking about it. There you go. Quarterback keeper, he's going to have the first down, isn't he, Anthony? As he gets on the right side up to the 45-yard line with a minute and 5 remaining.
Making the tackle for the Red Raiders is number 21, Gerald Manigault.
But that doggone,
the Raiders.
That Jumbotron has been something else to behold, ain't it?
It's nice.
I tell you what, man, I've talked about it enough, but it has impressed me, if nothing else. That thing is awesome. All right, quarterback drops back, throws it deep, and that's going to be a pick, but I think he's out of bounds. Let's see, yep, incomplete. As he was out of bounds when he got it, that was number 21, wasn't it?
Gerald Manigault.
Almost got him one, yep. But he almost got him a pick right there, but he was out of bounds, and it's incomplete. Bamberg fans traveled well today, Anthony. I was pretty impressed with that. You?
That's right. Loyal Raider fan.
Hot as it was, and on an early Saturday morning with a lot of people, going to Schützenfest or doing what they did, you didn't expect it. All right, quarterback's going to finally roll out to his left, throws it up in the air, incomplete and out of bounds. That was second down to bring up third down with 47 seconds remaining for the Wolverines.
That was a pass to the deputy.
Yeah, he was throwing at that little sheriff's deputy down there. But I tell you what, Schützenfest going on and everything like that, people had already made plans. It's pretty impressive that many people actually traveled up here back to Woodland after coming last night, back-to-back days,
That's right.
All right, here we go. Quarterback shotgun formation. Third and long. Throws, incomplete, skipped that one as well. Well, he's got him happy feet right now, the quarterback does, and the receivers, he's thinking, man, you keep throwing these things low, I'm going to get lit up in my back in a minute,
Putting pressure on the quarterback that time was number 17, Dejan Bamberg.
Yep, 4th and 10. This is about to do it, guys. 45 seconds left, and I tell you, sometimes this last minute of a ball game can last forever, can it?
Well, I believe it's rolling by pretty fast.
All right, 4th and 10. Quarterback shotgun formation, takes the snap. Looks like he was going to run it. Now he backs out of it. Now he looks to throw it, got a whole host of Raiders after him, and he's out of bounds, and that'll do it, folks. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage at the 45, their own 45-yard line, but it'll be Red Raider football, 1st and 10. Yeah, we got a Red Raider down 20.
Gerald.
Might be. He has been on. I'll tell you, Gerald has been on this field.
That's not Gerald.
No, who is that?
That's Dejan, I believe.
Is it?
No, number
20-something.
Gerald's out there. I don't know who that is.
I ain't sure either, but I tell you what, these guys have been flying over the field, all around the field all day long, and it's hot, humidity's high. It's not uncommon to catch a bunch of cramps in this kind of weather, Anthony, as you well know. Game 1 in the books, Anthony. What you think?
Well, I think Bamberg it was a learning process, playing with hot field and on Saturday. That'd be good.
It's different. That's what I said. You can't even really gauge nothing by this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad we got the win. Don't get me wrong. 21-12, 38 seconds. I'm going to say we got the win. But you can't really gauge a whole bunch. I mean, it's a weird day. It's Saturday. You came down here on a Friday. The kids went home probably excited, thought about it half the night. Some didn't go to bed 2 or 3, had to be back up at 7. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of variables there that may or may not play in the what you saw tonight. Now next Saturday, getting a whole week worth of rest to play again next Saturday night at Oliver C. Bulldog Stadium in Orangeburg at South Carolina State University. Now that's going to be fun. That's going to be a contest. It's going to be a night game, and you could probably gauge a little better then. Red Raiders getting in victory formation here, taking a knee, and that'll do it as this clock winds down. We're down to 34 and counting. Woodland, I doubt, will look to stop it here, Anthony. But next week will be fun, I think. We'll be at a college atmosphere. The kids will get to see what it's like. They'll get to play on the AstroTurf. Parents will get to come to a real nice stadium. You know what I'm saying? I think you have a crowd there. Because you think about it, that'd be the only Saturday game next week if it doesn't rain any others out. But you have Orangeburg can come, fans, Eddystone fans can come, Branchville fans, Barnwell fans. You're going to see a lot of people at that game next Saturday night. Now, I believe that's going to be a packed house over there at South Carolina State University.
And that's it. That's the ball.
That'll do it, folks. That's it right here from Woodland, South Carolina. Well, actually, Byrd, South Carolina, Woodland High School. Your Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raiders will take this one home with them, 21-12. Not the prettiest win that we've ever had, Anthony.
But we'll take it.
But we'll take it. 4 turnovers for the Red Raiders that they got. They took 4 turnovers. They had 2 interceptions by Wilson, 1 by
Manigault,
and then the fumble recovery by Nick Hughes, right? So that's 4. Then the Red Raiders only had 2 turnovers. They had that big fumble to start the second half, but they had that pick 6, which went down and made us scared there for a minute when the score was 7-6 because they missed the PAT. But overall, I think it's a great game. I think that the Red Raiders came out today, showed that they're going to be good like they've always been. I think that we'll keep moving forward. The coaches and all, they'll go back, watch film. They'll determine what needs to be done to get better. And I think you will see that happen as we move forward, Anthony.
That's right.
Hey, appreciate it, big dog.
All right, man. Have
Another
a good
one.
time.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Good time. Guys, don't forget, go to www.youtube.com. Type in WBSC Radio. Monday, we'll have all the game action from tonight. Robert Corlin does a great job for us. He'll have it on Monday probably. And he'll have us ready there. All right, I'm looking right here. 1 o'clock. The heat index here in St. George was 101 degrees, Anthony, according to James Lewis Free. So maybe that's what we saw out there today, toughness. Again, The games will be on YouTube. Go there. Don't forget to check Facebook. Go to WBSC Radio on Facebook. Always try to keep up with us on it because we'll have any kind of updates about football and injuries, things of that nature that coaches knows give us. So that'll be your site for Red Raider football throughout the season. Thank you, Mr. Jeff Dibble, for filming today. You always do a wonderful, great job. And also, thank you to Mr. Bob Smoke back at the studio. Help make all this possible. You do a great job on the soundboard for us. And when we can't get the sound out, you let us know, but we work on it and we get it better. I'm Trent Connert, along with Anthony Harley. Until next week, guys, thank you, and go Red Raiders.
You're listening to Bamberg-Ehrhardt Red Raider football with Trent Kynett and Anthony Harley. Join WBSC Radio every Friday night at 102.3 FM or at WBSCRadio.org for the football game of the week.